Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man Probably presents. You know what it is. Say what Wednesday, and it's good vibes. Definitely good vibes. When you see this hat, it says good vibes. That means we are promoting nothing but good vibes and some pimp shit tonight. So definitely it's good vibes. That's basically where we are at with this every day, all day. We're promoting nothing but good vibes. That means if you hear, you are all about the good vibes, no nonsense. You don't want the drama. You want to talk about things that we love, which is basically just collecting, the art of collecting, and what's coming next. And I have some amazing guests on this panel tonight. I mean, that I'm so excited to have back. One, who is just what is he? The most interesting man in the world, who is currently in the background drinking something. I don't know what it is. Water. So,
So that's all I'm drinking anymore now is water.
That's all he's drinking exactly.
For real, by the way.
For real, all day. And we have one of the goats in the background as well, who decided to actually stop through. I hit him up. He was like, man, if you'll have me. I said, bro, you're invited anytime you want. And then we got the enabler, of course, the master enabler, Usby, as always. So, and we got, cheating ass Dan. So you already know how that works. Everybody else in the background ready to go. And we got Low Key in the background too. Low Key, we got Cutting Cam, and we got Petey Wheatstraw. You want to tell me about that name once I get to you, but let me just bring everybody in one by one. Brother. What's going on? Usby, what's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
Bro, straight out of the barrel, straight down the
exactly.
Okay, I'll stare right into the camera the whole
stare
time.
in the camera. Go ahead.
How's it going?
Yeah,
it was 100 degrees today where I live. That sucked.
Cool.
Getting ready to go to Comic-Con next week. That's awesome. And deciding what I want to buy for the last day of Amazon Prime Day. So all in all, it's been an interesting week.
That's true. Yeah. Today is the last day.
Yeah, both my kids are out of school, taking swim lessons, and then my wife's taking them out to all these places. So my whole family's having fun without me, and I get to stay at work and do all sorts of cool stuff. So, and by cool, I mean not so cool stuff. So, yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to talk about fun stuff to blow off some steam.
Yes.
But I will say, I know you want to have positive vibes and not talk about drama, but all I want to talk about today is drama. That's it. No figures, all drama 100% of the time. So let's do that.
That'll be fun.
Well, it's going to be interesting because some of that might even pop up.
Hey, you might ask me about the new figure. I might go, hey, and just bring up some old shit. So,
yeah, that's what I'm
always bring up bullshit.
Hey, might as well. You might as well. Just let it happen, bro. Next up, we got my man cheating ass Dan in the building. Yeah, Jesus, bro. I told you,
right down the barrel, dude. Just like
right down the
I was
barrel.
not expecting that.
Dan,
I was thinking, somebody else. Bro.
Other guys, dude, get everything tight, bro.
Expect the unexpected, bro. That's what it's all about. How you doing, man? What's going on, cheating ass Dan?
Chilling. Had a hard day cheating at work and all that good stuff, and yeah, so I'm here cheating with you guys. So happy.
So glad to have you here, ready to talk some figures and ready to cheat as always, bro. So glad to actually have you here as always. Next up, we got Pimpin' in the building. We got none other than Low Key Cows in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
I'm not used to seeing him outside of his truck
anymore,
I know,
so right?
This is weird.
I know.
This is weird.
He is outside the truck, bro. He is not.
Can you just bounce up and down a little bit, just so you're like recreating what's going on?
That's inappropriate. No, I'm not doing that.
Inappropriate.
Where's the horn?
Because I already see that coming. That'll go somewhere on LWO, and I'm not going there. So what's up, fellas?
You're gonna be going there next week at Comic-Con with me, maybe.
I'll be there, bro. We get it in, yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it's that time, bro. We're gonna definitely get it in. Next up, man, we got Cutting Cam in the building. Cutting Cam, man? What's going on with you, bro? Like you looking a little. You got the mood light on in the back, bro.
Yeah. Everybody's getting naked in here. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Glad to be here. A lot of figures on the docket today,
bro.
A lot of stuff.
I'm
not buying. So
wait, you really?
Yeah, like
nothing on the docket that you might purchase, bro.
There's a couple on there that look good, but
we'll see. We'll see if USB can probably persuade you.
Convince me at this point.
Yeah,
but,
possibly. We already know Cal.
He's impervious, bro. I've tried so many times.
Yeah,
one day.
No, you might end up. You might. It might end up happening.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes by the end of the night.
Definitely, we'll see how it goes. Next up, we got Petey Wheat. Okay, explain to me the name Petey Wheatstraw, bro. What's up?
Come on, Lil. I would expect you of all people to know who Petey Wheatstraw is.
Where's my memory, bro?
Petey Wheatstraw, the devil's son-in-law, man.
Petey Wheat. Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Okay.
That's for a different show.
Definitely for a different show, but I got you. I know where you at now. It just took some I had to kind of refocus the mind, bro, because I'm like, oh, but Petey Wheatstraw. Anyway,
I was over
bro.
here Googling. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah. Now I'm loving the shirt, bro. I'm loving the shirt. The shirt right there, bro.
Man.
That's something that only Robert Meyer Burnett can love, bro.
Man, I got the other one, Outlaw Josie Wales, just like.
I was gonna say that's an amazing shirt. Where'd you get that?
Yeah,
it's a place called Gear Homie.
Gear Homie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Gear Homie.
That is a great shirt. I must acquire one of those.
Homie, that's what I'm talking about. Gear Homie. That's a name to remember, bro. Definitely.
Man, bro, for tomorrow night for Jay's show, you're gonna see the other one that I got.
Okay.
It's not gonna be Clint, but it's gonna be somebody else, and y'all gonna be like, "Damn, that joint."
Okay. Well, definitely, bro. Well, I mean, thank you for coming through and wearing the shirt, bro.
Thank you for inviting me,
bro.
man.
Loving
Bring
that.
flavor.
Definitely loving that. And we have two amazing guests in the building, man. Like two of the coolest cats, out there. Like literally, you see them on the show every now and then, but it's like sometimes I have to free up the budget to bring them on, you know what I mean? Because in their busy schedule, bro. Like you can't, like sometimes when you have your goats, you got to kind of reach out, and be like, "Is your time? Are you free?" And then when they got some time, they'll basically stop through. First up, come on, man, you already know the most interesting guy in the world. I mean, Robert Meyer Burnett. What's going on with you, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me, man.
Definitely, bro. You already know.
I love being here. Love coming on your show. And I'm sorry I haven't opened up the snow speeder yet. I was gonna just like hold it here,
bro. How big is that damn box, bro?
Dude, the box has to be 4 feet by 4 feet.
Wow,
at least. It's huge, and it's a square box. I mean, it's gigantic. It comes up like to here on me. Bro. It is, but it's not heavy.
It's not heavy.
It's not heavy. And
you at least opened to inspect though, didn't you?
No.
Please open and inspect.
So I opened up the box, and it's very tightly packed in styrofoam.
Okay.
In multiple layers of styrofoam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an unboxing video tomorrow.
Okay.
And shoot it and put on my channel, because it was so funny. Normally I don't want like Elizabeth to know, even though she knows.
Oh, that
vaguely.
Come on, man, stop.
No, so what was really funny was I come home and the box was sitting like halfway between the driveway and the kitchen door, like right in the middle of the pathway. Mm-hmm. Like it looked like the monolith from 2001.
Yeah, just
standing there. And I heard the dun dun dun, and I walk in the kitchen door and there's Elizabeth making dinner, and she just looks at me and she says, I'm not even gonna ask. Because she had to have walked around it to get into the house.
And saw it, bro. Hey, I mean,
She goes, it's funny. She goes, let me guess, you paid for that a year ago. And I said, well, I did pay for that. It was just the shipping that took a while.
Part of it.
Yeah, part of it,
bro. Well, you kind of knew that was going to come. You knew the response possibly.
But by then I actually had paid all the shipping, and so it was already when mine came in. When it was my turn, it just shipped.
Got you.
I was ready to go.
Got you. No doubt, man. But again, bro, I can't wait to see it as always. And thank you for definitely being here. We got a lot of things we're gonna cover tonight. And last but not least, man, come on, man. Y'all know the voice. Y'all know who it is. It's Justin's Collection in the building. Justin, how are you doing, brother? How are you today?
I am well. Y'all are wild. I mean, Cam's got the little fire going in the background.
Yep.
We've got Gear Homie.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that fire there.
Yeah. Look, you know what I mean? Like
ambiance
here. Drone droppers.
It's boring. I don't have any lights.
Gear
or anything.
homie
I don't have
with the
boring
shirt.
shirt.
You see how
Look
that
at that
going?
Clint Eastwood shirt. Damn.
You see how that, bro? You see that heat? Yeah, brother. Yeah, it's just but you're dressed appropriately, especially for a couple of figures that we're gonna kind of talk about today.
Yes, now that you say that, I wasn't thinking that. I just thought, damn, this shirt is comfortable. I'm gonna wear that one. But yes, you're right. Actually, we do have to talk about those spy things for sure.
Yeah, we definitely do, bro. Which is gonna be interesting because, like I said, I mean, it's even when it was dropped, it was released. The figures were, or when it was revealed, the figures were dope, of course. But I think the method right now is what is up for debate, how they're going to be released, and
I
that
think
is
they
the
might
topic.
be at ACGHK. Like the jury's still out. I've asked around. Ryan is going to.
Yeah.
It's like Hong Kong Comic Con. Freaking hell.
Okay.
And sometimes they have the figures there, and some posters that they put out promoting the event say that they might be or they will be. I don't fucking know. And then other people say that they're not going to be. So we might have them like by the end of the month, or they might be whenever. So I'm hoping that it's at ACGHK because I kind of want to go. I think this year, maybe.
Definitely, bro. I mean, the thing is, it's like with the cons and stuff, I'm kind of laying back because I had to kind of decide if I wanted to go to a con or if me and the missus were going to celebrate my birthday in Hawaii. So you already know.
Well,
something had to go.
Gotta go to Hawaii, of course.
Something had to go. But definitely, man, thank you for being here.
Did it though?
Yeah, it did. It had to go, bro. You already know it had to go. It had to go. Some things.
Well, there's always Hong Kong. There's always Hong Kong. I mean, Hot Toys is going this year for the first time in forever. Like they haven't been the last couple of years because they wanted to have their own little events. But this year they're going to the event. 3-0 is going to be there. Any Hong Kong based. I assume that some statue companies probably going to be there too. So there's going to be a lot of
Comic-Con here in San Diego?
No, in Hong Kong.
Oh, in Hong Kong.
Which is like a week after San Diego, I think. So last time in 2019, I went to San Diego, and then the next week I flew to Hong Kong. But I don't think like San Diego for announcements, I don't think is going to be all that hot because Cypher's not even there, right? So
look like it. Someone say Hong Kong. Yo, I'm telling you,
it ain't the one you're thinking of. No.
Yeah, I know, right? Everybody's basically been planning, bro. Like the plan has been in motion, and the thing is, the only person that's kind of suffering the repercussions of all Mario's plans is Cal, because he's Bro, sorry about that, Cal. I know you
always trying to get me into some shit and watch.
I know. See,
watch. Some about a snap is about to pop up in the chat right about now.
I know. Something pretty much is, bro. You already know how that go, man. Before I actually introduce the chat and go through the chat and see who we got here, I want to give a special shout out to like an incredible person. I got a chance to meet her for the first time today at the train station because she delivered a special, I hit her up for a commission. And I was like, you see her work online, you see her work through other people, like, of course, Bob Dylan, everybody else who's had her work done. But I definitely want to get a shout out to Tina. Man, her work is in case you didn't, let me actually bring this here in case people don't really, I want to actually kind of highlight this real quick. This is Tina's card. If you don't know, I got to kind of bring it in really quick because it's doing some dumb stuff. Here it goes. This is her card. This is for the Bo-Katan. This is her. It's El Deluvio. So definitely that's her business name. And she's doing some incredible work right now. So I got a chance to meet her today. Gracious person, in person. But her work, I'm telling you, is phenomenal. I had to put this up and give her a shout out. This is what she did for me. It is the rooted. She actually took and created the rooted hair for Bo-Katan, and it just took and elevated the sculpt to a totally different level. You have it in person. It looks incredible. So shout out to her. I know she has a list. She has a laundry list of individuals now that are actually hitting her up for work. And I'm glad because she's worth it. And her work is incredible, impeccable, especially if you want things done differently. But yeah, I was so impressed about her work. So I definitely want to give a special shout out to her and everything that she continues to do, because I'm telling you, it is fire. And this, like, she's so like really, really, like, she's so modest and just so kind, man. Like, she's a kind-hearted person. So shout out to you, Tina. If you get a chance to see the show, everybody hit her up, tell her great work, because she definitely does some incredible work, man. Look at that. We got a few people actually are saying that she's doing work for them. They're looking forward to her doing mine. It'll be a while, but I can't wait. Yeah, she's like Hot Toys right now. She has a laundry list of pre-orders that you got to kind of get through. But I'm telling you, she's an incredible person, and I'm definitely loving everything she's doing. So but yeah, so we got a lot of things to talk about, but let me address the chat real quick. Of course, we got Proczilla in the building, who decided to stop through. Dale.
My boy Proc.
Yeah, Proc's coming through. We also got El Profesoro in the building, man. Thank you for being here as always. Who else do we got? We got Jeffrey in the building, the man, the myth, the legend in the building, Justin's collection. Let me see who else we got. We got Smooth Talking Malika Mabane. I think, Malika Mbabane's voice is real deep, because he looks like he has a deep ass voice. I'm just thinking that he does anyway. Who else we got? Larry Walker. We got who else in the building? We got Aaron Colexis in the building. Thank you for being here. He said, yo, what's up? Okay, panel is great as always. You love to see it. Definitely you do, man. I mean, I had to bring out the big guns tonight. You know what I mean? Just bring them all out. You know what I mean? The budget made sense, so I just brought them out tonight. We got Tijuana Mike, aka King Churro, in the building. What up, fam? How you doing, bro? As always, we got Jose Hernandez. We got Dustin Sabrant is in the building. We got Jedi 17 is in the building. Bob Dylan is in the building. My guy, all day, every day, man. Tina, yes, Tina does her thing, bro. And it's all because of you, Bob. Bob, you came through and you put me on, and then we just, it's just spiraled to everybody. Like, she is incredible, and I'm so glad to see that she's getting some work done. We got DT Artman in the building. S Beam is in the building as well. Who else we got? DT Artman. We got the Booty King, Docinators in the building. We got Mark Attack. Eddie Rodriguez is in the building. Let's see here. Ken Carpenter is here as well. Blasian Asian, Bendu Windu. Who else do we actually have out there with us? Low key, well, Calvin's always out there. Philip the Fool, Late Bloomer, my guy, Late Bloomer is in the building. Thank you for being here. Who else do we have with us out here? Mike Fiella's in the building. We got Spice Runners in the building. Thank you for being here, Sean. Let me see who else. Louis LeBitch. Quite a few people out there I can see, man. This reminds me of Romper Room. Two Ferns is in the building. Who else do we actually have? Brandon Salad. Ren's Talent. Tino is in the building as always. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. This is a name that you will remember for the rest of your life. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. That is one of the dopest names out right now. When you say his name, you evoke nothing but greatness. So anyway, thank you all for being here. It's going to be a great show tonight. Got the fellas in here with me, and we're going to talk about some things. But I'm going to bring up one particular figure first, because I want to kind of talk about this one first, because this company is doing some great things, and I know that there's going to be an interest with a lot of people, because this is, like I said, when we talk about nostalgia, we got to bring up the things that kind of bring us that level of nostalgia, and that is this person, Enigma Villain. 1/6 scale collectible figure. This was introduced by Mars Toys. You get two versions of this. It's this one and the other one with spandex. Rob.
I love this figure.
I knew you would.
With the Mars Toys Joker, which I still need to get. Mm-hmm. But I have the Hot Toys Burt Ward and Adam West.
Yeah.
And I have the Jazz Inc. Batmobile. Mm-hmm. The 66 Batmobile. I mean, this is like a must own.
Yeah. Bro, look at this.
Yeah. And does it come with it? Does he come with a chair? Come on.
See, I don't even know if he comes with that chair, bro. Like they're showing us like 6 scale steps. Like I've never they just showing us an entire living room full of like just.
Did they build it or like
That's what it looks like.
Damn.
Like, doesn't it, bro? It looks like they built everything in this room.
It's pretty real. Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like literally, like they took their time to build some stuff, and it like even the shelving units in the background, like everything looks like it looks really, really crazy. We have this particular version that you get. Now, my only thing is, and I just want to make sure, I don't know, maybe so this is 2 figures in one. Like it's 2 figures that you get, like it's a 2-pack, right?
It's a 2-pack.
Okay, so it is a 2-pack. So you get both figures. All right, one with the actual spandex suit, one with the suit on. This is definitely going to be those who are basically 66 fans. And Mars Toys continues to crank out the heat, and they are not stopping. Now, I am waiting on that Eartha kit, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, Justin, what you think about this piece, man?
I love it. I think that if any third-party company will get licensed at some point, it's probably going to be these guys, I reckon. I mean, this is easily Hot Toys quality. Like, this is 2-pack. You get 3 different head sculpts, crazy array of accessories. Tailoring is awesome. Bodies look great. Official quality, I think.
Yeah.
And giving us 66 characters and like keeping that line going. A lot of companies will just try one of it didn't sell so well, and we'll just move on. But they realize that individually they might not sell that well, but if we do great work, we give you a lot of shit, and we keep the line going, then chances are, if you missed one, like Rob, he didn't get the Joker yet, but now he's like, okay, I see that you're making a Riddler. I'm going to go back and get the Joker. I've already got the Jazzing Batmobile. So, keeping the line going is very important. And I hope we do get to Catwoman. And I want a Batgirl. That sparkly purple outfit in 1/6 scale. Ooh, it's going to look
good.
Well, and if you get the Jazz Inc., I mean, it's not the Batgirl cycle, but you can put her in the Jazz Inc. cycle if you want.
Get a couple of
cycles. Because that, Yvonne Craig, that I want that figure badly.
Yeah.
I hope they make her like next even. I mean, they just did Batman, well, a different company did Batman and Robin. So you'd think that they could have even done a 3-pack if they wanted to. I don't think we've had a 1/6 scale 3-pack before, but I would have loved to have seen that. Maybe they can do that in the future. Who knows?
Yeah. And this sculpt, I mean,
it's crazy,
bro. It is definitely insane. So I'm guessing, so you get 3 sculpts with this, right?
If you pre-order, you get the straight face, just neutral expression.
Okay, so you get that, and this is all the accessories that come with this piece. Wow, like that. But they, again, when it comes to accessories, like they'll just throw everything at you, which is really, really, really dope. That I love. Calvin, I'm starting with you, bro. You still not swayed with the 66, bro? You still like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not stepping down that lane.
I got a problem, y'all. I got a completion problem. And I like vehicles. I like statues. I like too much shit. And if I go down one, I'll just go to Mario's house and enjoy it from Mario's house. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can't do 66.
You can't do 66.
So I got Jim Carrey. I got Jim Carrey coming for Batman Forever though. So I'll still get a green suit in there eventually.
Okay. So you're just sticking with like just the more recent modern versions
89.
89 and on.
95.
Got you.
BVS, Justice League. Yeah. 66 and 22. I skipped those 2.
Got you. No, I completely understand that. Now, Cam, I know, Cam.
Put me on
I know, Cam. I know. You're gonna be like, nah.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But I can appreciate this figure for what it is, though, because like, there's a lot of 66 fans out there, and I feel like there's a missing piece that a lot of people have been trying to put to their collection at this point, and just the amount of accessories, like Justin said, is crazy that you're getting with this for this 2-pack too. But yeah, the quality honestly surprised me. I haven't had any Mars Toys figures, so I can't contest to how well it actually is in hand. But from what I'm looking at, the tailoring looks really, really good on this thing, though.
It is, bro. Like so basically, because I got the 89 Joker from them, and it looks good, bro. Like it looks. My only so the only small complaint that I had about it, which is not really a complaint because it doesn't come with a stand. I don't think any of their figures come with a stand. Is that correct?
No, they do now. It's just
They
that
do.
one didn't for some reason.
Yeah, that one did not come with a figure stand. And on top of that, that one not coming with a figure stand, it has the weakest ankles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it has a problem with standing it up. Like you got to really, really position it a certain way or to tip over. So I kind of have an idea how I want it. But again, that's the only thing. But it's like, yo, like I'm even looking at this now. Like if they're making accessories like this, hell, I'd actually buy this with like if you had like a full accessory pack of a room, like a diorama room with the desk, the chair, the stairs, and all that. With this, oh hell yeah, that would be super, super dope. And that's how somebody like Dan could cheat. Dan, would you get something like this in your collection, bro?
Nah, man. I collect most things Batman, but just not 66. It's a little bit before my time. Well, a lot before my time. So it's just something like I don't know. I never really have an attachment to it. So yeah, I've been passing in all the 66 stuff. But kind of like what Calvin said, I am interested in getting that the Riddler from the Jim Carrey Riddler.
The Jim Carrey Riddler to kind of complete that. No, I got you, bro. I definitely.
Can I get a quick solo real quick?
You want to get a quick solo?
Oh shit!
If you don't mind.
Yeah. Hold on.
Well, that depends, really.
Hold on.
What it is.
What is it, bro? What is it?
So my man Crow Customs he's out the UK. Made me a custom.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
that is stunning. Playing card, damn.
Yeah, he let me design it. He gave me my options. I designed it. My man sits on here just fine.
That's just like because that almost, as a matter of fact, it does. It definitely mimics the front of the box, like of. Let me see here. Yeah, it's just like this, the front of the actual box itself. Like that's pretty dope, bro. Like how they did that. That's incredible. Wow. Okay.
If you pull his socks down over the ball joint and then push the shoe in, that will fix the loose ankles. By the way.
Oh, for real?
Let me try that now then.
Okay. Hold up. Are your ankle joints loose, Cal?
Wrap it around.
They were. That was the one issue I had with him. Otherwise, he looks phenomenal.
Okay. So definitely, like, that I'm gonna have to do that because that was one of the biggest issues that I had when I took him out the box. Everything else was good, the accessories, everything is decent, but it's just
the tie on mine came undone, and oh my god, Steph and I tying a 1/6 scale cravat. My hands are not made for that, and I asked my wife Steph to do it, and she was trying to freaking tie this little thing. Oh my god, we ended up just faking it, just sewing it shut, and it looked perfect, but that 2 hours that we tried to fix that thing. Oh my god, I'll never get that.
I
still love the figure; it's incredible, but that was just so frustrating.
Mario, I did open the box, bro, I did. But the thing is, it is the only figure that I have from the '89 universe right now. So I'm waiting for my '89 Batman and also the Batmobile, and then I have an idea. So I'm not just going to put him in a display by himself. I just can't. I have to have a grand type of display. You know what I mean? Everybody has a vision, so I have to do this. So I mean, it'd be open, bro. Don't worry, I got you. Useby, what's up, bro? What you think about this, man? Is this something that because do you have anything from 80? From 66?
No, I'm like Calvin. I have a completion problem, and I am also like Justin, where I have a space problem. So, there's just too much other stuff that I'm interested in to go down this rabbit hole. I'd like to. I mean, I watched this a ton when I was a kid. I'm in my 40s, and this wasn't. I'm still young for this, but like Dan said, but I'm not as young as Dan. But I watched this, a ton when I was a kid, stuff like that, and I loved it. But yeah, it's kind of like all or nothing. So I'm just passing on the whole line. And also, like Calvin, I just drive up to Mario's house and enjoy the whole thing. I can touch all of his figures all I want to. So, but the only thing I'll say though is I don't know. I saw some pictures today of the second batch of the Joker, and they changed some stuff as far as like how it attaches and some quality of the materials and stuff like that. So
really,
yeah, just keep an eye on that. It was something like Mario. He might have sent it to someone, or maybe it's a different Mario. But it's I think like the vest doesn't buttoned together anymore. It's like sewn together or something like that. And then the collar is different. It's bigger, not as tailored as well, etc. So just watch out for that. That's all.
Oh, okay.
But either way, Mars Toys is great. I have a bunch of their stuff on pre-order. There are other stuff that's coming down the road, so I'm into it. Let's do it.
Leo, check your IG. I just sent you the photos of the Joker issues.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool, bro. I'll definitely check it out, man. Hold on, let me yeah, I'll definitely check that out and see how it is. Second brother, what about you, bro? Is this something that you think about or you might get in your collection?
You know what? It's almost like the same thing. I'm with the other guys. I'm a completionist, and I heard about the dynamic duo getting re-released. I may pull the trigger on that. It's just damn. I'm going to go down this rabbit hole that I gotta have all the Batman. I gotta have all. And seeing this, and then seeing the Joker, and then they pull out that Catwoman. Oh,
yeah,
it's hard, man. It is hard.
Yeah, bro. I think, and that's the thing, because they haven't actually given us a, like, for right now. Again, if they give us Eartha Kitt, you know what I mean? That's what I'm definitely been waiting on, is to see if they give us an actual Eartha Kitt.
If they give us a triple pack.
Yeah.
But oh man.
And then they're working on Michelle Pfeiffer right now, right?
Mm-hmm. And the Penguin too, I think.
Oh shit! See,
those would be buys for me for sure.
Yeah, those are definitely buys for me.
Yeah, see, Dan, dirty Dan. You know what I mean? The dirty cheating ass Dan. You already know how they're gonna be, man. But yes, how it is, bro. Like, yeah, but nah. I mean, yeah, bro. Like, it's again, it is a rabbit hole, because for me, I would have to get, definitely the '66 Batman and Robin. Adam West, and Burt Ward. I would actually have to get, again, the Batmobile, which, the Batmobile and that Bat Cycle, bro. The Bat Cycle is expensive as shit. And I'm like, yeah, and going on that road, I'll just live vicariously through Mario, put it that way. And Justin, your reviews, I'll live through that. So definitely I'll do it. Even though you kind of almost deterred me from getting Thena, but I'm still gonna get her. I watched your review.
She's good. She is good. It's just that, like, where does she go?
Yeah.
Right now, at least. I don't know if someone else makes more Eternals, but like, you can't really put her with Endgame. You can't really put her with Avengers. Can't put her with Spidey. It's like you're just gonna have her randomly. So I put mine back in the box. As good as she is, and as I like the head sculpt and I like the movie, but I just don't have a spot for her right now. So
put her with the Avengers. She fought with the Avengers.
Yeah, she fought with the Avengers. So what I'm doing is I'm going to actually create, because I wanted to create like a Midnight Suns display, but I can't do that because I don't have all of them yet. So I actually theme like my displays Gods Among Us. So I'm going to actually pair her with, Moon Knight and just a couple of other because of the mythology and stuff. So I'm going to pair her with different versions. It'll look good once I'm done. But yeah, plus I have to have an Angelina Jolie in the collection, because Toy would be like, yo, you're not going to give Angie love. So you already know that. Definitely, you already know that.
I really like. A lot of people didn't like the head sculpt, but I do. I quite like it. I'm just hoping that someone gives us at least Cersei and Icarus. Let's be honest, it was their movie.
I know, bro. Like, I don't understand why they were 2 lead characters, but yet you don't give us the. I don't know I mean, of course, Angelina Jolie was to be expected because she was the big draw in the film as far. So exactly,
and they've done her before.
With Maleficent.
Yeah. So that kind of
Gilgamesh was a surprise, but I think Don Lee is quite big in Hong Kong, so they wanted
Yeah, but how do the people in Hong Kong not make a Gemma Chan figure?
Yeah, I don't know. Or even I was
somebody
really
give me a
excited
Gemma
to
Chan
get...
figure, because I'd really like one.
I was really excited to get Kumail. I love Kumail. He's hilarious. And then get Kingo in that purple with the gold accent. That would look beautiful in 160. Dude got jacked for that movie, and I feel bad because you couldn't. He was wearing that purple outfit. You couldn't even see it.
Couldn't even tell the entire time. But yeah, that would have been dope to actually have him. And as far I wanted a Makari. That was one of the biggest things that I wanted, was to have a Makari. And they didn't give us that.
It's too bad the movie wasn't a bigger hit, because they probably would have done all of them.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. Like, I would buy you know, I think I like Shazam: Fury of the Gods more than most people, but I would love to
I loved
have
it
all
too.
the Marvel family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell
Those
yeah,
suits
bro.
are great.
Hell yeah, bro.
They
I
would
mean,
look
there's a lot of
so
people that
cool
wanted
up on
Shazam. They
yeah.
teased it, but it's like, what the hell? You don't get that.
We'll
Yeah,
see what that third party one turns out like. We'll see. It might be all right.
That's a
or
tough
they,
costume.
or they
to
might
do, though.
basically surprise us during the summer showcase, or they might. I don't know. It's not gonna
I
happen.
saw a
I'm just
list.
throwing it
I
out
don't
there.
know if the list is accurate or not. I saw a list of figures from, I forget who sent that to me. Someone in Hong Kong, I think. And Shazam was not on that list, but
Okay.
it could be wrong. I don't know.
So without giving anything away about the list, since you brought the shit up,
The list is life.
you brought it up, so you knew. As a matter of fact, since you did that just now, before we actually get to you though, I mean, we got to bring in this.
Oh,
brother
Hey.
here.
He's not glistening.
No
we gotta
V-neck.
bring it. We
No
gotta
V-neck.
bring this brother
Doesn't
in
look
here.
very sweaty.
No V-neck. He just popping
Yeah,
through.
what's going on?
So what he did was he took the V-neck off and then ironed this shirt to make sure it was
That's
all
right. Hide his tracks. I had them cheek clap tracks.
Hell yeah, bro.
Can y'all hear me out there? Is it a little faint?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on with you, brother?
Doing good. Look at this lovely panel we got here. We got everybody. We got Rob in the house. We got
Hell
Justin in the house. What's up, everybody?
Hell yeah,
Hey.
bro. We got the amazing, and yeah, Renz Talentino know what it is. Ice Cream Tony
Baby, that's right.
in the building. So glad to have you here, bro. Thank you for being here with us, bro.
Thank you for having me.
One thing, I can hear you, but I think you're
It might be coming through your computer. Do you have your mic selected?
Yeah, I gotta fix it. Give me 1 second.
Well, while you doing that, I just want to pull. Yeah, sorry, Justin, got to do it. So you said you basically saw a list, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So without really giving too much away about this list,
If I had it in front of me, I would tell you. I'm literally looking for it. I think it's on my phone, and my phone is currently my webcam, so I can't get to it. But two figures that were on the list were Kane and John Wick. So, but again, I don't know if that list is like real or not. I just was sent it by the person who sent it to me. Is pretty reliable usually, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, Kane and John Wick were on that list, Toy Fair exclusives, perhaps, or at least announced at that event.
Oh, okay. Was there anything else that, without saying anything, but is there anything else that everybody might be excited about, bro?
Not real. Those are the only two that stuck in my mind. If I had the list in front of me, I would tell you, but those are the only two that stuck with me. And I usually get excited about pretty much everything. So nothing that was on there, I don't think was as exciting to me as those two.
Hey, Justin, quick question. Did you hear? Because I know a rumor in the community was that the Back to the Future 3 DeLorean have you heard anything about that? Just any rumblings, anything?
Nothing about that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with vehicles, because Jazz Inc. is doing a lot, and they tried to compete for like a second. They were like, hey, you're doing a Bat Cycle, we'll announce a Bat Cycle too. But then now they haven't done the 2022 Batmobile, and then that DeLorean, they teased it. I'm hoping that we do get it. Just the timing is so stupid. If the DeLorean was out at the same time as Doc and Marty, then that would incentivize people to either get the car or get the people. But now, even if they announce it today, it'll be like a year from now, and by that point, Doc and Marty will probably be like in the rearview mirror, like sold out or something, or, hard to get at least.
Yeah.
So they'll have the same situation that they had with the Back to the Future 2 DeLorean, where Back to the Future 2 Doc and Marty was sold out for years.
Yep.
Just weird timing. Like, what are y'all doing? Come on now.
Yeah, see, bro.
Exactly.
See, I want to be. Hold up. Oh, hold on. So I think I got a list.
Oh, you got the list?
I got somewhat of a list. Should I show the list? Do people out there want to see this list? Because
the list
Come
is
on,
life.
man. Is that a question? Come
this
on,
is Bobby D. Because here's the thing: the person who comes through is always Bobby D. Bobby D.
It might have been Bob Dylan who sent me the list. If it was you, Bob Dylan, I'm sorry.
Bobby D. Because it's always. So I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
Oh wow!
Look at this.
So you see the list? Does everybody see the list?
Walk 42 2.0.
So this is definitely the list.
Yondu again, really?
Marketing at Hot Toys is shitting a brick right now. They're like, oh fuck.
Yondu is weird. Like
pull the plug.
He was only in that movie for like a split second, but they have been doing this whole thing of like killing grails.
That's a Yondu. Oh,
yeah, but
that's Yondu, bro.
Yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy version 3.
He just did a nod, like brother cousin said.
Yeah.
He was like,
yeah, he was like,
do it, and then peace out. That was it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Wow, I wouldn't
Ghost
be
Yondu.
surprised if they did make Yondu, which is weird because he didn't sell at when they first released him, and then all of a sudden people were like, "Hey, this is really good," and then he sold out like years after. Like that guy was available for ages, so it's not like an instant hit type of thing. And I think like the Mark 47, maybe you can even still get it, the reissue version.
Yeah.
So unless it's limited, then I think that they'll probably have the same problem this time. People are like, "Oh yeah, Yondu, that's right. Remember that blue guy from like the first movie all those years ago?"
Bro, and the Mark 42 2.0.
Which means that there'll be a Mark 43 2.0 if they do a 42. Of course.
Yeah, bro.
They're getting 2 uses out of that mold.
This now, okay. This is supposed to be the exclusives, right? Is this what they're possibly thinking is going to be the exclusives?
Must be, yeah.
So yeah, if it's the exclusive, because the exclusive list is always separate from everything else that is readily available.
Other announcements, yeah.
Other announcements and stuff like that. So if this is the exclusive, there's only one figure on here that I would probably have an interest in, and if it was true, and that would probably be Yondu.
I know you want Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm getting Kamen Rider.
You are? I know there's a lot of fans of Kamen Rider. I just don't think it's going to sell very well for them. Their main market is not Japan, and I don't know if in Hong Kong it's a huge thing. I'm curious to see if it works for them, because if it does, they might pick up some other Sentai stuff like the original Power Rangers was a Sentai show before it was even Power Rangers. So
yeah, I mean, Kamen Rider is really the first Sentai. The original Kamen Rider. I love that first design. Enerbay made a quarter scale Kamen Rider. That's a great figure.
See, I know nothing about this figure. I know nothing about the character.
Same.
Like literally,
he appeared in like one episode of Power Rangers in Space, I think, and that's all I know of Kamen Rider.
Oh, wow.
So he's part of the Power Rangers.
No, Kamen Rider is really the first of those heroes in Japan.
Okay.
He's like the first Super Sentai guy. Yeah, and
gotcha.
he rode his motorcycle, and it's pretty cool. I mean, and Kamen Riders, but they've been making Kamen Rider for 50 years.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
See, I have no type of common knowledge about this figure. You know what I mean? I have no common knowledge about Kamen Rider or Kamen Rider. I know nothing about it.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
common just means masked. It just means the word mask.
Yeah, I have no type of information about it. But again, I mean, Moff Gideon Mando season 3. I knew
that's
was
a dead
happen.
ringer. Yeah, I think of everything on this list. I think that's going to happen.
Yeah,
they're pretty safe, all of these. Like, there's nothing crazy on here. But the interesting thing is the Spidey figures that we just saw aren't on this list. So I don't know, like, if that was a last minute thing to make them exclusive, limited, like, versus just a wide release, which is so stupid. But I guess we'll talk about that anyway.
Yeah, we're actually about to talk about that next, because that's what was kind of interesting here. Because again, I kind of had to bring something in here because my man, my cousin Cam, what I mean, is sitting up here. And I'm as a matter of fact, we're gonna do this. Cam,
let's go. Marvel, right?
What's up, Cam?
Yeah, man, I'm not getting this shit.
Hold on, look at Cam with the sexy lighting though.
I know, right? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Over here.
Somebody said you were back there making R&B songs.
Yeah,
that's interrupted. But yeah, no. So I mean, I think the figure looks. I honestly, both of these figures together, the Miles and the Spider-Man, Peter Parker version, they both look really good. I love the accessories that it comes with. even though the suit is a slight difference than the previous ones we've seen in the first 2 games, there's just like small little details that are different on it, as far as like the etching of the white on the side of his suit.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, he gets what the Iron Spider legs in the back of his suit as well, though, which I think is cool. But I think, Lil, you touched on it. If we get that black suit, the Spider-Man, the Venom,
bro,
it's lights out. Like, people are gonna go crazy over that.
Bro,
I think.
Yeah.
If they release that suit, bro, if they do that, it's a done deal. In which they're going to do it.
Oh,
We
it's
already
gonna
know.
happen. It's a foregone conclusion.
We
bro.
know we're getting Venom with the spider on his chest, so I think that's what that. When I saw this, that was my excitement for this line. I'm like, these are cool, whatever, but we know we getting that Venom.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Like it was. Come on, man. You can't. There's no denying. And it's a suit that pretty much everybody's been talking about. Everybody wants. So once they decide to release it, bro, you already know it's a no-brainer. It's going to end up on everybody's shelf. That's what they want. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why, with that being said, looking at, this particular figure, I already have the first advanced suit. So this isn't a full deviation from that suit. There's a lot of change. There's a few changes, but it's not a deviation from the suit itself. Do I need to actually have the articulated, Iron Spider legs on it? No, I don't, because the thing is, it's like, I know how much space the ones that I have take up already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a
like a
biatch. You know what I mean? But if I missed out on this, I wouldn't be upset, because I already have the first advanced suit, which is not too far of a deviation from this. So I don't know. Jay, is this something that you might get in your collection, bro?
These, no. I'm not into these. Like I said, when I saw these, I'm happy for. It's not a big deviation from what we already got, and like you said, those Spider-Man, like I have, like I got the No Way Home, the advanced suit from the No Way Home, which has the spider legs one. That already takes this, and I got that one, and I got the Spider-Man, the one from what is it? Infinity War. So I already have enough spider legs, and you know what I'm saying? I have those.
You can always have more.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying.
Space though, the space.
I know.
But these look good. Don't get me wrong; they do look good. They're just not for me. I think like I said, the thing that I'm looking at is getting that black suit and getting the Venom with the spider logo on the shirt. I think that's what everybody really wants. Even from the Venom movies, the Venom figures are cool, like the Venom and Carnage, they're real cool figures. But that white spider logo on the chest, that's just, when I see that just takes me to comics. That just takes me to Venom. So I'm more excited for that, and I'm excited for this line with the promise of getting that. Now, I didn't like read up too much on these, honestly. Are these two going to be like the exclusives for like the summer showcase exclusives that you can only get, or something like that?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they're going to be, because I think there are only so many. Was it, somebody said like 2,000, or no? That
was like 300 pieces or something.
Yeah, there's only
the advanced, and 1,000 is going to Sideshow, and then I think 1,000 for Miles, and 500 is going to, or 500 or 300 is going to Sideshow.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and we already know. Sorry, Sideshow. I don't mean to put you on blast, but that whole fiasco with Wonder Woman was terrible.
Yeah, they fucking suck.
That shit was terrible. Like, it literally was terrible. And
it was like getting Yeezys all over again, man.
Yeah, bro. It was
worse. At least fucking Yeezys and Jordans and all that stuff, they had their websites figured out. So you just pop on, pop off, and then like, well, I didn't get it,
Yeah.
But it didn't have to refresh for 3 hours like it did
bro.
for the cap.
Yeah, Sideshow lets you put it in your cart, and then when you go and pay, it's like, nope, sorry, you're out.
Yeah, it kicks you right out. Like that. That's the whole shit that was. And the thing is, it was crazy because I went to Starbucks. This is how crazy the moment was. I went to Starbucks. My phone was ringing. Pick it up. Second brother was like, man, I managed to get. He was like, man, I managed to get that Batman. But if they pull that bullshit with that Wonder Woman, man, I was like, yeah, I know, bro. Like it's and exactly what we figured was going to happen happened. You put it. But here's the thing: they didn't even send you out the notification to let you know that it was up. They didn't do it until after the fact.
8 minutes after the fact.
8 minutes after the fact. So if you went in to press or to pre-order the bitch, it was fucked up, bro. It was just the way they did the whole thing was really, really fucked up. They did the same thing for Batman. They did the same. It was like, come on, bro. Like, why would you? So again, I hope they fix the algorithm this time or fix the bullshit and then just, I don't know. But if they do the same thing to this, I can see a lot of people really, really being upset. Me, myself, I won't because I have Miles. I have the advanced suit, so I don't really have to worry about it. But for those who want it, it's going to be a thing. So we'll actually see. Rob, are you going to get these, bro?
He's not here.
He's not here? Yeah, he
Did
fell off.
Did he fall off? Oh, here he is. He's in the back.
Oh.
Here he goes. Sorry about that, bro.
It was really funny. Something happened. I thought you were getting rid of me as a joke because I said you can never have too many spider legs. No, no. I mean, I think these figures look great together. But we have. I mean, how many of these figures do you really need? Because if you have the video game Spider-Man, you've got this already. Mm-hmm. I mean, I understand Spider-Man's like Iron Man. They'll make it. It doesn't matter. However many they'll make, people will buy them. And these two figures look really good together. But I've kind of got these two figures already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really gotten to the point where my guiding philosophy, I would either like to be like Justin and have everything, which I can't do. But if I can't have everything, then I want the best iteration of the character. And if I have two different versions of the character, like I can't tell you over the course of my lifetime how many 6-scale Vaders I bought, beginning with Kenner in the late 70s when I got the first 12 Vader. So, but I see the Vader from Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I hated that show, but that Vader, with the cracked face, I'm like, oh, I gotta have that. I don't know why, it's irrational, but I now have gotten to the point where I just want the best iterations of the characters that I like. And it gets to the point where now these figures are similar enough that it's not even fun to get them all because they're so close. They're also closely related.
Yeah.
And now there's exclusives and you have to jump through hoops. I don't want to jump through hoops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
I just want to buy the figures I want to buy. And if I've got the money, it's so weird to me that Hot Toys at their price point, they still want to make exclusives that they make small quantities of.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've never liked the idea of a company making not enough figures to go around.
Yeah.
I think that everybody who wants to buy a $300 action figure should be able to buy it.
Yeah.
And I understand their exclusivity, and I get all that. I just don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to things like this.
Yeah.
Because everybody who wants one should be able to buy one. And if I was running a company, that's what I would want. I'd want everybody to
have it. Especially if I was a company that had enough money to make the quantity that, pretty much I think people would be interested in. Like, I don't know.
And for the character too, like it's fucking Spider-Man.
It just feels like a quick cash grab to me.
Yeah. But it's like, they'll do, like, I'm still sore that they only made 2 of the Watchmen 12 years ago. I'm still sore about that. Like, I don't like, why make Athena and why make a Gilgamesh?
Mm-hmm.
Like, as someone said earlier, like Justin said, well, where do they go?
Yeah.
Like, if you're collecting, if you're a Hot Toys collector and you're collecting those figures, where, I'll put them right next to Silk Spectre and Comedian, I guess, just to form a team.
Yeah.
Hey, we can be the Eternal Watchmen.
It makes sense, bro. I mean, it's I don't know why you would basically make these. Now, let me ask you a question because I can't remember. I'm not the first advanced suit. That wasn't an exclusive, was it?
No.
It was it was a release because I remember even it was out for a while and I managed to get it before it sold out. Yeah. You know what I mean? So why they're making this exclusive, I guess it's because the hype surrounding the game. I don't necessarily know. Like, Justin, are you? Well, I don't even know why I'm asking. I know you're gonna get this figure, but what is your overall hype for this piece?
Hot Toys, it seems, I don't know who over there makes decisions like this, but the way that work culture, because the company that I used to work for have offices in Hong Kong, so I spent a little bit of time there. The way that the work culture is over there is that if the boss makes a decision, nobody below the boss is able to question that decision. That's just the work culture there. Whereas in Western workplaces, of course, everyone, they encourage that, because just because someone isn't the boss doesn't mean that they can't have a good decision. So usually every other toy company on the planet will release the two main characters, for example, from this game as standard figures, because they know that the main characters in the primary suits, they will sell, and then the alternative suits will be the exclusives. So whether it's black suit, limited, run, whatever other random suits they have in the game, or even Venom is the exclusive. If they only make 1,500 of Miles or Peter or whatever, then that means that chances are, if you're making a secondary character like Kraven or Venom, and people weren't able to get Peter, then they're not going to buy the other two.
Yeah.
And you can only sell 1,500 of probably the other two. It's not like someone's just going to have a random Kraven. Very unlikely.
Yeah.
So you don't limit the main characters. So whoever it was who thought this was a great idea, absolutely not. You don't.
Yeah.
You can only sell 1,500 of these, or maybe it's even less than that. That's such a stupid decision. The only people that you're hurting are yourselves, Hot Toys, because you could sell more than that, I guarantee you. The first advanced suit, people went crazy for that thing because it's incredible. And this looks even better. The articulation looks better. The proportions look better. I like the accessories better. You get the new web effects. The color looks better. It's not that orange red anymore. It's actually this rich, vibrant red.
Yeah.
Not to mention Miles as well. You can have both at the same time. You don't have to buy one 5 years after the other. You can get them both straight away. It's just such a stupid decision to make the two main characters in the two main suits from the game the exclusives.
Yeah.
The only one, like I said, they're hurting themselves.
That
For
is,
a
in
cash
the
grab,
end.
it doesn't even work because they can only sell 300 of it or whatever.
Exactly. Exactly. Even if they go, of course, people who, they'll end up getting them and then raising the price, scalping them, doing just certain things.
That's another problem.
Yep,
exactly.
That creates a major problem there, bro. And that's I'm definitely not. Real quick before I move on, before I move to the next person, we got a super chat. Roll Me One Kenobi, ready for Hot Toy Summer Showcase. Great panel,
What a name.
by the way. Yeah, Roll Me One. Got him. Yo, smoke it if you got him, and Roll Me One Kenobi. You need to do a collab, bro.
For real.
They definitely do,
what
because
a name.
yo, the names, that was some of the dopest names I heard here. And then we got Brendan Riley. Here's some dollars for Popeyes or something. How can
I wish
women
we had Popeyes down
now
here.
you
We
can
don't,
stop
unfortunately.
pinning from middle school? Come on, man, shut up, bro. I was talking about middle school salads in my old elementary school because it was catered. It was dope. Like, they used to have some incredible food in high school and middle school. I just had a flashback on that, man. Go ahead with that, bro. But thank you for the super chat, by the way. Anyway, but yeah, man, I definitely agree. Useby, is this figure something that you think you would actually pull into your collection, man?
Yeah, man. Come on. Come on. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, no, I mean, I think with these Spider-Man figures, especially the game figures, I don't think you can go wrong with getting more. I mean, depending on your space and all that stuff, but the first game at least was so phenomenal. I have all those releases from that game. So these exclusives are tricky, right? So exclusives, love them or hate them, they're just always going to be part of the collecting business community, whatever you want to call it. So it's like, do you want them to make, what kind of exclusive do you want them to make? For instance, when they made Darkseid Anakin exclusive, everybody lost their shit. Everybody lost their shit because he was too important of a character, a unique character, and all this stuff. right? So you want your exclusives to be either sort of a color variant or whatever, or perhaps maybe even a reissue like this. I know this isn't a reissue because it comes with the legs and it's a bit different, but largely if you have the advanced suit and you miss out on this one, oh well, not the end of the world type deal. So
yeah.
I'm with Robert that I don't necessarily like exclusives like that. I think everybody that wants a figure should be able to get a figure. I think there's exclusivity in enough things that we don't need it in absolutely everything, especially these sort of level of figures, So, yeah, I don't know what to think of it. It's definitely weird that they're doing it with these two figures. It makes me kind of think that maybe they'll get some new suits right off the bat or something like that. Maybe they're just kind of pulling these out because they're in the trailer. And then, like, one of the first missions in the game, they both get new suits or something like that. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will try to add them to my collection, but I will not be sitting there for 3 hours like I did with the stealth suit cap.
You're right.
And
Nah,
bro. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely not.
If I can get them, cool. Because, I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm starting to set up my Spider-Man display and having all of these figures together. I mean, it looks pretty dope, man. I mean, if you have the space for it and all that stuff, having all these Spider-Man figures together looks pretty dope. So
it's pretty neat.
Yeah. So, if it's your thing and you like it, try to get it.
Yeah.
But don't beat yourself against the head trying to get these things if you can't. And yeah.
Definitely, man. Cal, bro, what's up with you, man? Is this something that you might see in your collection, Cal? You know what I mean? Because I know you're very selective about some of the pieces. And before we even speak, I already know that you are team Cam. So what's your thought?
Cal. Stay strong. We got this. It's like we rehearsed. Come on.
With the Force, I already have the original one, and I have the third scale PCS statue up here as well.
Yeah.
So don't need it.
Yo, in and out. That's what's in and out. That's what's in and out.
Don't need it.
In and out, bro. Like In and Out burger, bro. He's in and out. That's it. In and out, bro. That's how it is, bro. But yeah, that's second brother. Did I get to you already, man?
Nah, brother. But just to say, the only thing is like that will pull me in to try to get it. I love the legs. And I'm pretty much like Iron Man. I collect the, Spider-Man suits, but to go through that same debacle again that we went through,
Yeah, bro.
it's like, all right. I mean, I already had the suit. It's not a deal breaker or nothing.
Yeah.
But I love Iron Man. I love the Spider-Man. Like if I could get my hands on it, I could, but I'm not gonna really have a quarter of a stroke trying to get it.
Try to get it, yeah.
But how it goes with these things. If you turn around and get them, maybe Sideshow may have a good day. Maybe they put some load balancers on their servers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knows?
Strange things happen. So
it ain't happening with Sideshow, bro.
Hell no. And the same thing could be said, like I said, even for this Miles, bro. Like we've been talking about again. It's see what I'm looking at these two suits, and I say this specifically because there are only minor differences with the suit. Yeah, they redid the webbing, but it's still going to be that cheap plastic that if you bend it too much, it's going to break. Because that's what happened, with all the other ones that I have. Same thing. There is slight deviation with this, a little more red around the boot area, around the arms. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to be upset. Honestly, I'm not. If I don't get it in hand, even though I love Miles, but I'm not going to be upset it's not going to be something where I'm going to suffer anything at that point. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's going to be, if it's available, it's going to be available. If not, it's not. But I just don't feel like stressing over all that extra stuff, man. It just doesn't make sense. It definitely doesn't. And they know this right now. It's one of the hottest games that, people are anticipating. So you would want to have more, more means more residual gain from you or for you.
Right.
You just want to not do it. It doesn't make sense, bro. It really doesn't make sense. But the Miles does look good. I'm not going to front. It really does look good. But am I going to be pissed if I don't? Now, if anything, if you would have made a Spider Punk, because that's what I want. I want a Spider Punk from the movie. Yeah.
I would
need
fight
that.
people to get that. So yeah, I'm glad it's not that. I'm glad it's not hobby for sure.
Bro, if they give us that Spider Punk, if they would do it, bro, like I think that would be incredible because everybody wants it. Certain companies are doing it, like even a couple of commission artists out there doing the head sculpt, and it's incredible. There's a guy that's out there cosplaying as that character right now who is cleaning up. He's been invited everywhere, and you'll probably see him at San Diego for real, because he's been invited everywhere. People want him because he's killing it. But yeah, I mean, everybody out there, let me know, man. If y'all gonna get your hands on these figures, man, hopefully you got the magic touch or the Midas touch, because this is gonna be a hell of a hassle trying to get. And do you want to go through all of that? I don't know. I definitely don't know. But I'm gonna bring a figure up that I think everybody is, some people are anticipating. I know Cam, he wants to get this figure in hand because I know he's excited about it. I know I am, and we got an actual release this week, so definitely excited about it. And that's none other than Cad Bane. Yo, they nailed this piece, bro. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They nailed this piece. It's incredible. Justin, are you getting 4?
I've been really good actually recently. You can't tell, but I took out 13 duplicate troopers from my Star Wars display. I've been cutting back. So any doubles, any spares, because I realized that I was doing it just to have like what I collect for a very different reason than everyone else maybe does. I do it because I like the costumes, and that's the side of collecting that I like. So I don't need to have 5 clones. All I care about is just having that one representation of that one suit. So I was like, you know what? I got to get rid of him. So I'm only getting 1 Cad Bane, although I did think about getting 2, get a bigger hat, put him in the Clone Wars display. So I thought about it, but I was getting 1. The only thing now, and I don't know if I should say this because it might upset some people now when I say it and they realize that flocked hat.
Yeah, bro. That was the one thing that I was like, I
sus, yeah.
It's the one thing. Like, it's just so fuzzy looking and so clean. It's like so perfect. Where if that was sculpted, they could do, some lighter shading to make it look like it's a little bit aged around the brim, perhaps. But it's just like flat, brown, flocked.
It looks like a coffee cake.
It does. So that's the only thing. Everything else is absolutely fantastic. So if anyone out there is doing a custom hat, whether it's bigger or the same size as this, I'd probably be interested in that.
Yeah. That's the thing is, other than that, I mean, the figure, other than the hat, because even I said this when they actually revealed this in the very beginning, the hat reminded me of home ec. Like home economics, when you sit and you're sewing and designing, like it does. Like you're sewing and you're just putting, like, bro, those side pieces on that hat.
Home ec, you were sewing,
bro. Yeah,
oh, we were just cooking food. My bad, like we never sewed.
Yeah, I was cooking food too.
We did everything.
Cooked food.
Home economics, we did everything.
Yeah, I was just in there.
And you ironed,
you sewed, you cooked, you did everything in home
everything
ec,
your mama and your grandmama did. That's what you gonna be doing.
That's what you did in home ec, like straight up. And it's like the side piece. Now, mind you, I'm only just talking about the hat because, again, that's the only thing that. Other than that, everything on this figure is amazing, but. It just looks like cutouts, like cutout pieces that you just put together to make the hat. It does, and I even went back to see how this translates from the show, and it's the same thing. I'm like, okay, you got a coffee cake for a hat. You know what I mean?
I'm looking at them now.
The prop department came up with that drink quick. They were like, hold on.
Yeah, bro. Like it is, but I still. Regardless, I still think it's a dope ass figure. It's definitely one I'm gonna have in my collection. Rob, are you getting this, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'll tell you why. Like, I don't get all the Star Wars figures. I mean, I'm more of a classic Star Wars guy.
Yeah,
I just like this character.
Yeah.
You know, I've liked Cad Bane. I like the various incarnations where we've seen Cad Bane in the past, and I just think this is a cool figure to have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, unfortunately, he was kind of done dirty in the Book of Boba Fett. You know, and I just like this figure. It's a cool alien figure. I mean, even if you didn't know what it was from, like if I went to some swap meet and found this, I'd be like, oh, I want to buy that just because it's cool, you know? And but I mean, because come on, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a great pose.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you think about having something like that in that's an impressive figure with that head sculpt, the scowling sculpt. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, it definitely
Toto was not
good.
in the show, right? Or am I misremembering?
No, he wasn't in the show, but he was in, you know, of course, the Bad Batch and also Clone Wars.
So if they're including Toto, who wasn't in the show but was in Clone Wars, then why not also give us a big ass hat?
Exactly.
If they're already giving us something that we didn't see in Book of Boba Fett, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. This is true because they can, I mean, both iterations, again, you can even have this figure with the Bad Batch. And I think that's
where I'm going to put him for sure.
Yeah, definitely. There's so many different things you could do with it. Jay, is this something? Well, I know this is something that you're getting in your collection, right?
He is on the way.
Word.
He is on the way. He should be here hopefully Friday or Saturday or most likely Monday.
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, he's on the way. I had to get this, and it's amazing. It just looks amazing. It just looks dope. But now that I look at that hat, I mean, damn. I mean,
I'm sorry.
It makes me want coffee cake now.
I'm telling you, bro. You're gonna wake up and hit up Starbucks in the morning.
Yeah. You could just smell like the coffee,
the cinnamon, bro.
Cinnamon in the. You could say,
hell yeah.
But that's
bro.
not a bad thing.
No, not at all.
Now I wanted, like, when you open the box, I wonder if he actually does smell like that, because that would be great.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah.
No,
but
this looks good. It looks good though. No, I couldn't wait. I had to get this. This was just amazing. And I set up my whole like Mandalorian / Book of Boba Fett like display out there in the other room, and everything looks amazing. And I had it. I was like, oh, this looks good. This is all I need. And then this dropped. I don't know how the hell I forgot that this was coming out, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Shit, I need to get this.
I was at your house, and you're gonna have to reset that whole thing that you did.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Reset it.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, see, I gotta wait until Ray gets it because I ordered it through Ray, so it'll probably be a couple of weeks. So we just got to wait and see here. We got Thule in the building. He says, did Lael gather all the Infinity Stones? Hey, the budget was right. So I kind of grabbed who I could actually get and bring him on in. So
wait till you see what happens when he snaps his fingers.
Exactly. There we go, bro.
You ruin the suspense.
Right. Definitely. Dan, is this something that you're getting in your collection, bro?
Yeah, like brother cousins. This guy's on the way, man.
Sir.
Yeah, I had to get it.
Cheating.
Hopefully, it should be here. Hey, Cad.
Right.
Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
Nah, dude, it looks great. Yeah, I mean, he's just a badass character, man. If you watch like the Clone Wars and like Bad Batch, like like this character is sick, and I really like this outfit more than like the ones from the cartoon because he kind of looked like, I don't know, just like some run of the mill like villain, but like this, like he looks like a cowboy gunslinger. Like it looks badass, man. And like all the shit you get with it with the deluxe, at least you get Toto. Like that was cool.
Yeah.
It's just it's dope, man. It's a dope release. I'm really happy with it. I love like the whole cowboy western gunslinger type. That's why I love like the Mandalorian season 1 so much. So like this for me, like that pose right there, that pose, it's fucking sick. Like,
it is, bro.
That's something I would probably put on my shelf. Just like head down, that brim covering the eyes, like it's a great looking piece, man. I can't wait to get it. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, bro. It's definitely a decent figure to have. And then it's like, the way he even portrayed it on camera from the show itself. It was
the voice, man. I could just hear it.
The voice was dope.
Yeah.
The slow walk. It sort of reminded me of the Man in Black from Westworld, bro. Like the original Westworld.
Yeah. Until he got iced by Boba. Damn.
Yeah, but he whipped Boba's ass though first, bro. He did. Like he was like he whipped his ass a little bit, you know what I mean? It could have killed him if he didn't start
Boba had
talking.
plot armor, that bastard.
Yeah, bro, like straight up. But
I'm actually gonna have him post up like drawing on Marty and Doc Brown.
Oh, that would be dope, bro.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
Yeah,
that would be so dope, bro.
I'm already getting 2, and I'm posting them up when the damn Outlaw Josie Wells Clint come out.
Yeah,
that's the way. That's the way. Yes.
There's so many different ways that you can actually do, or so many different interpretations to pull from this actual figure. Like, you can even, if you have like an entire Mandalorian collection, like you can have him in the middle and everybody else on the outside. You know what I mean? And he'll still weasel himself out because he's a survivalist, bro. You know what I mean? The gauntlets themselves, Mandalorian tech that he stole, you know what I mean, that he actually took off of. So there you go. But definitely a piece that, I think that everybody, definitely needs.
Yeah, no. To surprise you guys, I'm actually getting this figure. Yeah. So I'm.
Are you for real?
I'm gonna pose him up with Sandy, Patrick, and SpongeBob because Squidward. But no, I'm not. I'm not getting this dude.
Oh, I was about to say you had me thinking you was for real. Damn it.
Nah. That's not gonna be it. It looks good though, man. It looks good. But, yeah, the coffee cake hat definitely got me now. That's all I can. And I'm not gonna lie, Brother Cousins was like, he smells cinnamon. I started smelling vanilla notes in here. I'm, like,
I'm telling you, bro.
The wood you're burning in there.
Coffee branded. Like definitely, like when you look
that's
at
my
it, it's
thighs burning on the fire over here.
Coffee branded, bro. That's how it is. That's definitely how it is. Useby, you getting like 4 of them, bro?
Why would I need 4 of these, my dude?
I'm
getting 6. Dummy. Gosh. Nah, this picture right here, this one, yeah. Dude, I've loved Cad Bane ever since Clone Wars. I've loved him for a long time. I thought his live action appearance, I know it was sort of debated, but I thought it was awesome. I thought it was probably one of the better parts of Book of Boba Fett. And yeah, I'll buy all the aliens that Hot Toys want to give us because they don't make enough of them, and they always do really well on them. So
it's true.
I mean, look at Yondu. Like Yondu's technically human, but anyways, he looks like an alien. Great, this figure, great. So I can't. There's probably some more that I'm forgetting, but the Kit Fisto that they showed at SDCC a couple years looks great. Where's that?
We need that.
So yeah. I will buy more alien figures. So Hot Toys keep on bringing the alien figures because I always knock them out of the park because they can sort of use their interpretation of it, and it always ends up looking pretty good. It's not a super detailed actor's face. So yeah, 100% getting this. Got the deluxe owner. It's not getting here tomorrow or whenever y'all are getting yours. It's getting here when Time Walker gets it and can send it to me. But I will have it and I will display it. I need to. Yeah, can't wait.
I can't wait until they release Cobb Vanth, bro. Like I cannot wait to recreate something like that in a display. I would even want to actually add sand, some tumbleweed, something, bro. Just and have some music in the back. Woo! Yeah, bro. Like straight up, that would be a dope display to have in your collection. But again, this was kind of like a no-brainer because. Hold up, when was this scheduled to release? Was it on time?
I think it was pushed up.
So it was moved up?
It was exactly a year. It's been a year. Like they released it a year ago and it's here. So the turnaround on this thing was amazing.
It was quick because it was an alien and they didn't have to really do too much.
Yeah, or they didn't have to get a licensing approval.
There you go.
From an actor. I mean, that's sometimes what holds things up is that the actors have to approve things. Last night I was on Anthony's stream and we were talking to the head of New Wave Toys, who makes the 6-scale arcade games.
Yes.
And they have their 6-scale Coca-Cola dispensing machine ready to go. And they still don't have approval from Coke yet on the final product. They're waiting for them. So they can't give it to the people that already ordered it.
Damn, that's
so
wow.
I mean, yeah. So that can be a problem. By the way, that guy, I love New Wave Toys. Just as a total aside, I know why I love that company, that guy. They're so on their details of those products. I don't know if you guys collect 6-scale games for your 6-scale figures, the recreations of the arcade games, but New Wave Toys, after talking to their CEO, more than ever, I respect that company for everything they're doing because I think they put out a great product.
That's a great
New
stream
Wave.
too. Real good stream last night too, guys.
Yeah, wasn't he great?
Yes. Real great stream.
So
I mean, the fact that they're making their new ones,
yeah,
they make 6-scale quarters. Now the quarters will work in the machines.
Nice.
for
There's
real.
there's 6-scale quarters in the Ghosts and Goblins machine. You can put the quarters in to get more credits for the game.
I love that.
That's cool.
That's insanity.
Wow.
That is cool.
Wow.
What a
So
damn vice. Damn.
so with this, I mean, again, I think with everything that we're getting dumped on as far as like, and second brother, I think you touched on what you're going to actually do with this figure once you get it in. So you're going to kind of like, it's sort of like the sky's the limit of what you can do with having this in your collection, correct?
Yeah. Oh shit, this thing froze again. But yeah, man, it's just, you know, the feeling that you get from, especially when you're watching the Book of Boba, man, it's just insane of how much it caught the essence of all the spaghetti westerns, the essence of Clint Eastwood and his mannerisms and everything. It just, I mean, damn, it's a no-brainer for me to pose him up with Clint. It's a no-brainer at all.
Yeah, definitely. It is. It's a definite no-brainer. To get to kind of have these, have this the way it is, because it's like, yo, we've been on this Western trip now, or at least like a throwback, within the last couple of weeks with Marty and Doc. We saw also, Indiana Jones released. And then this, it's like, they are really, really going down that road. And I think that it is a space for it. And what's kind of like, for me, we touched on this before, I think about a week ago when we were talking about the possible writer strike. And the writer strike, but then the possible, I don't know. I think Rob, and so glad to have you here with this, Rob. The actor strike, is that still on the rise, bro?
If it's midnight tonight. And so if they've asked for federal mediation, we'll see if they come up with something. But theoretically, if they don't, the actors will be on strike tomorrow.
Damn.
Which is, I mean, here's the thing. I don't see, when it comes to the writers, I don't see any end in sight. I mean, there's talk. On one hand, there's talk of them starving the writers out, which is dumb. Because, I mean, they announced the Emmy Awards. And if you look, I thought the Emmy Awards, if you look at the best comedy shows and the best drama series, all of those winners, all those nominees, it's all the writing. Succession is nothing without that writing staff.
That's right.
And the writers need to get, but on the other hand, like Netflix is being a real stickler over things like residual payments. The problem is Netflix, by design, all the money, their entire income is only from subscriptions. Now they're starting ad-based tiers and all that, but for Netflix, there is no residuals. And they're trying to say, well, if you have a hit show, you should make more money. But the thing is, it's not the same way as if it was ad-based. The thing is, Netflix is paying for all of their shows out of everyone's subscriptions. So Netflix is like, we're not giving residuals away. We're not doing it because there's no residuals to give. Their only income is from subscriptions. So they're being real sticklers. And I don't see, I mean, writers need to get paid, and they need to have enough time, and they need to have a large enough writing staff that whatever they're making, it's a mark of quality. And I think, unfortunately, everybody wants to cut all kinds of corners. And the idea of writers is not, I mean, it seems silly, but great screenplays are great screenplays. You can see, but writers, especially on television programs, they should be on set for the episodes they've written because they might have to do some polishing or something. And in our society, nobody, the last thing people want to pay for is human labor. We all think that human labor should be done for free. You know, it's like when you have a plumber come to your house to fix the plumbing. It's like, oh, I don't want to have to pay for this guy. But the thing is, he might have 25 years experience being a plumber. So when he comes into your house, if you have a good plumber, he looks at your problem, he can fix it in 10 minutes. Now, a good plumber charges a lot, because if you can do something well, never do it for free.
That's right.
You know, and so that's kind of where the writers are at, and people are getting paid less and less and less. And the studios are certainly making tons of money. And that's I just don't see the writers strike stopping anytime soon, which is really a shame. It's really a shame. And people just need to get paid fairly. Yeah, and writers have had their work, what they used to get paid, chipped away and chipped away and chipped away. And the actors as well, because it's just human labor is always the first thing to be like, well, how do we quantify how much you're worth?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, there you go, bro. That's the truth, because it's going to bring me to the next topic here in a minute. But Justin, this is funny.
What the hell? This is the prototype. This is the prototype hat. So this is what it looked like when they put it up at Secret Base. It was an actual fabric thing with weathering, and the panels were weathered, and it looked real. So yeah, I was just curious to see what it looked like, the felt thing, like if it was a thing originally, because you know usually people are like, oh, what the hell? But then it was like that on the prototype. Whereas this time, this was just a straight up fabric hat. But I guess they decided that was too hard. Maybe, I don't know. So this looks way better, I think.
So this one looks, so with that basically being said, when you look at that and compare it to this one, yeah, this one does look like a coffee cup.
I can't stop seeing the cake thing now.
Like
it's a little bit darker than the jacket. Just a little.
It is. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm still want this figure. This figure's coming home.
Of course.
But no, I can get where they definitely did deviate slightly from it. You know, again, something that, you know, but again, I know everybody out there is anticipated. Beskar Kid said he's already arrived. So we are bound to see some tags tonight. Definitely. I can't wait to see that. So again, everybody getting that, let me know what you think, what you get in hand. Now, Rob, because I brought this up specifically and I'm glad you kind of gave us 140 people out there. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in or on your way out. Definitely make sure you do that, and subscribe to everybody that you actually see here among us. I think Second Brother dropped out, but he'll probably be back in here in just a few. He's probably fixing his camera. But with this possible actor strike coming up, if by tonight midnight, if it doesn't work, then that means, because it was crazy as I was watching this interview with Tom Holland, and he was talking about how he, you know, which I'm glad he did. It was an interview he did. I forget the guy's name, but he talked about how it was misconstrued when he told people that he was taking a year off. They thought that he was dealing with mental health and all that. He's like, no, I just wanted to take a damn year off, you know what I mean, from acting and stuff like that. And with the, you know, the actor strike looming, there's going to be a lot of actors probably taking some time off. But with that being said, and what we're actually possibly dealing with that, plus the writer's strike, that means that in the collecting world, there's not going to be too many IPs that they can deal with, you know what I mean? Or they're going to just probably focus on just some of the stuff that they already have. We talked about this before, but like literally, this is the perfect opportunity for them to go back to retro. You know what I mean? Go back to retro.
Come on, dude. You watch that Ahsoka trailer? I was like, how many figures in that trailer are going to make? 29?
I know. And I do want to talk about
Superman.
That.
I mean, well, that's the funny thing. You know,
I know something. And I don't know if I should. I can't say who, but it's an official company, and someone is going to be making Christopher Reeve Superman. But I can't say who.
For Summer Showcase?
No. It's not Hot Toys. It's someone else, but I can't say who.
Else?
Yeah,
but they're going to be making a Christopher Reeves.
Come on, InArts, buddy.
I can't say who. It's
InArt. Yeah, it is. It's InArt, bro. That's why.
No.
I'm just playing.
I wish it was InArt. It's not InArt.
But you said it's an official company.
It's an official company.
Bro, when are they giving us the BVS Superman?
There's no way it's Blitzway. No way.
Does it
Blitzway?
You'll just have to wait and see.
It's a 6 scale figure, right?
6 scale, yeah.
Okay.
That's still a great figure, by the way.
Yeah,
it's still really good. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that figure. I love my figure. I love my Jor-El too.
Definitely.
I need to get that Jor-El. Is it good, Rob, or is it like real? Because it's like MMS 50. It's like real retro.
It's real retro.
Okay.
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
about getting that myself.
Here, wait. Hang.
I think it's limited.
He's going to get. He's going to get that real quick. But I mean, while Rob is going to snatch up, okay. Granted, we know Ahsoka's coming next month. There's going to be a lot of figures dropping from that. I already see 4 of them already that I want. 4. I mean, it's a lot of them from that trailer, and I'm glad he brought that up because there's a lot of them from that trailer that I want to get. And okay, I ain't getting that somewhere.
Sabine with the short haircut, man.
Sabine with the short haircut, and the simple fact that okay, they are really heavy on the emphasis that she's force sensitive, definitely, and that Ahsoka has been training her, so we're going to probably see some of that. But there's going to be a lot of figures released from that. But that basically aside, because that's just a no-brainer. But what else, though? I mean, because we have the Marvels. Of course, we have the Marvels coming, that film. We have Blue Beetle that's coming, so there's going to be some DC love. They just made an announcement about the actors who are going to be in the new Superman film. But that's going to be down the road. And right now, that's not, with this actor strike looming, if they don't come to an agreement, that ain't going to production no time soon. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, again, it's an opportunity for companies like Hot Toys to go back and give us some of those retros. I hate to keep bringing it up, but I bring it up because, again, we're starting to see this rotation of people that are really, really talking about these things. If it's not a Predator figure, if it's not an Aliens figure, if it's not RoboCop, if it's not Mike, if it's not Bruce Lee, if it's not like old classic G.I. Joe figures, if it's like there's opportunities there. Justin, do you think that now would be the best opportunity to take advantage of something like that?
Or even characters that they missed. Like they missed a few, namely a Hawkeye from, the show called Hawkeye.
Yeah.
might be worth going back and doing. You're just filling in the gaps, like various characters that they probably should have made but didn't. Kingpin from that show as well. Don't know why they let random third-party companies just pick up the slack there. OAF Skywalker says Feral Predator from Prey. So they're like a couple of modern things that they also missed. So they could do a mix of retro stuff, even an OG Jungle Hunter Predator and a Dutch. I know people would be really excited to get a new version of Dutch in 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Terminator for sure.
Hell
and just all the classic stuff like 3-Zero's Rambo line. It's really good, actually, surprisingly. 3-0, I don't think gets enough love for that. So the classic 80s action heroes, I think worth going back and revisiting now that they will have a lull in content. And Rob's just flexing on us with that. Sure. It actually looks really good, Rob.
Solo that.
See, come on, man. See.
Oh, he looks good.
He looks like Rob.
But he looks like Brando.
I think Jay and I thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah, definitely.
And he does have a Superman Returns base.
That's better than I was expecting, actually, given the age.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a close up of the head.
That's quite good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to. Oh, Wong. Someone said Wong. Tully said Wong. Yes. Don't wrong Wong. Hashtag.
Don't wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
It's crazy. For those collectors out there, this figure is from 2006.
Damn, that's before I was collecting. Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that's early hot.
And by the way, this was never released in the U.S.
Limited to 150, I think, Rob.
Really?
Yeah, it's that limited.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I've looked on eBay. I can't find it anywhere.
I saw it like 6 months ago.
And by the way, this cape, it is wired.
What?
Ooh,
yep.
Look at that.
What?
Yep. And if you look inside, it's like a satin, and then this finish is like
reflective.
Because it's like Scotch. It's like Scotch Light, what they use to actually for the for the and if you look, that there's texture here.
Yeah, I need it.
Yeah.
and it's not. And there's also texture on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the front.
Yeah.
On live enabling everybody,
bro.
Hey,
Happy
bro.
hunting.
Bro, that like
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, me too.
you got people.
And it's pretty cool. Like I just have him his hands like folded behind him, so he could.
I love that pose.
In a regal pose. But what's really interesting is that like I had a display where I had Russell Crowe and him next to each other, and I had Henry Cavill and Christopher Reeve.
Oh wow!
So I had a display like that in my old office, and it just because for me, Jor-El, the Marlon Brando Jor-El means so much.
Damn, it's $1,000.
Yeah, I
really?
Saw that.
Oh, I'm in need of cash. No, I don't have the box anymore, though. I don't have that. That was when I got this.
That's more than I was expecting.
I hate to say it, but I didn't keep the box.
Rob, that's a crime.
You didn't keep the box, bro?
Look, you have to understand, when I was collecting action figures in the mid-aughts, there was never any thought like, I'm not going to sell these toys. Like, I'm never going to give them up. What do I need these boxes for? You know, no one ever, and the Hot Toys boxes were not like they are now. They were always collector friendly, but it was like, they weren't even, the artwork wasn't particularly great. And I'm like, I don't need to hold on to this box. And unfortunately, that isn't true now. You know, I keep my boxes, but like with this, I never did because when I think about it, I've had this figure for what, 18 years? You know, or 19? No. Yeah, it's 17 years.
And it looks amazing still.
And it still looks amazing, bro.
Yeah, it hasn't. I mean, there's no fading at all on the head or anything. I mean, it still looks this looks exactly as it did when I took it out of the box.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Good evening, grills, everybody.
Sorry,
did you
it's
buy
Figure Flex Wednesday.
Yeah, but see, it needs this though. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we need to actually have this version here.
Oh my god.
That's the version that we actually need.
Wow.
Like, you know what I mean? Like we need this. You know what I mean? We had this right here. You know what I mean? Like that's like the 2.0 version of that figure. You know what I mean? So we definitely need that.
But you know what you're talking about? They could re-release, especially after in the wake of the Flash, they should do a Superman the movie 2-pack and release because there's virtually no. I don't even remember if this came with other hands, to be honest.
Yeah,
it might have, but I don't know because why there was accessories. But if they released a Superman, a Christopher Reeve Superman,
no extra hands, Rob.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It didn't come with it. That's probably why I didn't keep the box either. Like, why? But of course now I did. Who would have thought this figure would have been worth $1,000? When I got it, I just was like, oh, I have to have that. And that was back when I was ordering from Hobby Link Japan. I probably ordered it from Hobby Link Japan, you know, and they sent it to me. And there wasn't nearly, the market is so different now for toys. But they could totally do a 2-pack. I mean, it would be great. I don't know if they'll give you the Kryptonian base again, but even the Superman figure was pretty bare bones, which is why they put that Kryptonian, which I really like. The Fortress of Solitude base. Yeah, and it came in the S Shield box. You know, that box is really cool, and that box itself, you reverse the thing and it turns into a stand. You know, the S is like that. That box is really, it's great. I love that box.
So I'm wondering why, and this is a good question, like why we have never gotten a Linda Carter 1/6 scale figure. Is it this has to be a licensing issue?
Well, Prime 1 made a statue, so it can't be.
True. Like this figure,
they can get the license.
It would go off, bro.
I need that. I'm actually looking.
That
yeah, I'm actually looking at somebody to commission and to make.
Oh,
I want one that bad. And Yeah.
And you know that when you get to that point, you know that's going to happen, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, definitely, man. So let me go around real quick. We're gonna do a round table once, and I'm giving y'all a chance. Like I'm giving y'all a chance to figure this out. One, and you can only name one important figure. We did this before, but I just want to do it again. One important figure, retro figure that you would want to see. Like if you had to give it all, you wanted to pay it all. One figure that you would want to see in your collection, what would it be?
That Hot Toys has already done, like a re-release. You mean by
Not
figure,
even if it's not a re-release, even if it's something that they just have never released. You know what I mean? One that they've never really. What do you think it would be? What would it be? If one that you would want in your collection?
I'll go because I'm talking. An Arnold Conan the Barbarian figure. I love that movie when I was a kid.
Choice.
I want it. I want him.
Man wins.
Yes. Oh, that's the one.
Hell
Great
yeah,
one right there.
That's definitely a great choice, bro. Definitely a great choice. And it would have to be seamless. Definitely, the head sculpt has to be on point. Now, if they gave us, because the thing is, I've seen a couple of those versions, like some people who've attempted to do it, but if they do it, I would want a 2-pack. One with him, just the regular version, but also one with him with the painted tattoos all over him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be incredible. That definitely would be incredible to have in your collection. That would be dope. Cheating ass Dan. What about you, brother?
Damn. Fuck. Get back to me. I'm still thinking. There's a few. Yeah. There's
you still thinking?
Too many conflicting.
All right. Yeah. Ice Cream Tony. What about you, bro?
Oh my god. All I can think about right now is shit. Damn, it's hard. But I'll say, and I know the other company has done it, and I had a version of it, but honestly, it just wasn't a good figure. And that would be Terminator 2 John Connor on the dirt bike. I would kill to have that. Like done looking. I mean, Eddie Furlong likeness. We know that they're not going to do that because Hot Toys doesn't do children. But
yeah,
that would be to get. I mean, they went all in that Terminator line, and we didn't get John Connor from Terminator 2. That's kind of
That would be pretty dope. Cam, what about you, bro?
It's hard, man. There's so many that they haven't done, so for me it's like kind of difficult. I wish they would have done a Darren Cross Yellow Jacket. But then also in the back of my head, the child in me is wishing they did a Shaquille O'Neal Steel from the movie. Movie Steel, bro. I was like, yo, that'd be
bro, that would be dope. That would definitely be dope if they did that. Just because just because it was released, it would be something that they would do. Justin, what about you, bro?
We kind of already got part 1 of this, but my Batman movie as a kid was Batman Forever. So Val Kilmer in the black bat suit with the nipples and all, the Panther suit they call it. I want that suit. And they just did Sonar suit Batman and they did Robin, so like as a Toy Fair exclusive or something, it would be perfect timing to do the Panther suit as well.
Totally agree.
So that would be my pick. I would be really, really happy. You know, even the George Clooney version of Batman, I want that suit just to have all of the different versions of the bat suit from live action. So I know people don't love that movie. It's fine. But just I want that George Clooney suit as well. Because the suit's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely that would
we may
symbol, you know.
We may get it because I mean they do Batman figures, you know. So I won't be
mostly
surprised.
Christian Bale. Mostly.
Yeah.
All the time. It's Christian Bale.
All the time.
You know, they'll make that one that they just announced, the Armory, they'll probably announce a 5th version before that one's even out. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, definitely.
They just got to give us the right one. The right Batman Begins.
They'll do like a
the right Batman
version,
Begins,
like,
bro. Like they do. Fucking Batman Begins. That is always going to be a bad taste in everybody's mouth, bro.
I love Batman Begins. Why did they do him dirty like that?
dirty as fuck, bro. And they just eked it out and just said, "Here you go," and didn't make no mentions, no nothing, no production,
They
no
could have
shit.
just shrunk down that quarter scale head sculpt. They do digital sculpts now, so they could definitely shrink it down.
Yeah.
That quarter scale Batman head sculpt is awesome. I don't
Hell
think
yeah.
anyone would have complained about that.
Hell yeah.
The body is fine enough. The second batch, I think, is like a matte. They fixed the shiny thing, which kind of pisses me off because what the fuck am I supposed to do? I got the first one. Just live with it, I suppose. But yeah, they could have easily done just let's like 5% more effort, and people would have been pretty happy. I think.
Yeah.
A little bit more,
bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got my baby in the building. She says, "Hi, family. How you doing, man? How you doing, Pumpkin? So glad to have her here."
I got one for you, Leo.
Your baby names. What's up?
Jackie Chan from Drunken Master 2.
Drunken Master 2. Hell yeah.
I didn't like Drunken Master 1 as much, but 2 is like, dude, he was sick as fuck. Like that outfit he wore, everything. That would be awesome. I would love to have that.
Hell yeah, bro.
Is anyone getting that Jackie Chan that was just released, that officially licensed one with him smiling with the director's chair? Surely you're getting it, Rob. It comes with the chair.
I haven't ordered it, but I was thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it too. You got to have a Jackie Chan somewhere.
Yeah, you really do.
Have to have it in your collection. That's just
because they made some good figures. I mean, Ip Man. There's a lot of good martial arts. Somebody actually said in the chat, Bruce Leroy and Show Nuff.
Hell yeah, bro! And it's a missed
Dragon.
opportunity. They literally Bruce Leroy and Show Nuff would be in Apple. You would have to give us Vanity
too. But you know what? I mean, that would be a good
Vanity,
toy.
bro.
The problem is, there's so many the movies that I'd love to see toys from. They won't. They won't make them because, like, I mean, this is going to seem strange, but there's a movie called Zardoz that stars Sean Connery.
Yeah.
And if you look at his weird underwear suit with the bandoliers, just because or Logan's Run.
Yeah.
Or I'd love to get all the crew of the Nostromo from Alien. And I wish that they would get the likenesses and repop the Colonial Marines.
Yeah, bro.
Because Hot Toys already did that, but they didn't have the likenesses for the characters.
Yeah,
or even the squad from Predator 1. You want the whole crew? They did a couple of them, but not all of them.
Yeah. I mean that, and then when they did the Indian, they didn't have his likeness either.
Yeah, it was they gave him like blonde hair. I think.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was way off.
And but stuff those kind of like one. I mean, I would love, even though Sideshow did a pretty good job. I wish that they would do the Kurt Russell collection and give me Snake Plissken and give me Big Trouble, the Big Trouble in Little China, and then maybe I know Mondo is making a pretty good 6-scale figure of both Roddy Piper from They Live and McCready from The Thing, and they're doing pretty. They're pretty good. The head sculpts are really nice. Yeah. So that's another. Mondo's jumping into realistic 6-scale figures.
What about Turtles? 90s.
Yes, somebody talked about Turtles 90s in the chat.
Yeah, somebody actually did mention it.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I heard there's somebody making those.
I think they're like $1,500 per turtle, which is
exactly.
Which,
and wait, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but who am I to say what an artist can charge for their work? They can charge whatever they want, but it's just out of my.
It's out of reach.
Wait a minute, $1,500
because they're customs
per turtle.
Yes, they're making their own silicon bodies for the turtles, full seamless.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But for $1,500, bro.
Well, they're going to make them themselves, I guess. So
what's
they
the
can
scale?
Whatever
6 scale, just regular
6 scale. 6 scale. 6 scale.
And shit. Man, no, it's not gonna happen. That I mean, as much as my daughter loves the turtles, if she asked me, I'd change the subject quick. Like literally, there would be no conversation after that. I would change the subject really, really, really quick. We got a $3.99 super chat by Mark Lee. My retro fig would be Inframan. Easy choice. Yo.
Okay. I used to have an Inframan figure that was amazing. And Inframan is a Shaw Brothers science fiction movie. It's kind of like a Super Sentai film, but it's Hong Kong.
Why is there a Superman logo on the poster?
That's a good question. I don't know, but there was a guy in Hong Kong that was such a and I don't know who it was. He was such a huge Inframan fan. He made an Inframan figure which was amazing, and he made the skeleton, the black and white skeleton henchman of Princess Dragon Mom, and I had both of those figures. I got rid of them, but I shouldn't have gotten rid of my Inframan figures. He only made like 50 of them.
Oh wow!
And when they show up on eBay, if at all, and he used like a part of the uniform was kind of puffy with. I can't imagine that the Inframan figures lasted very long because of what they're made out of, but the figure was beautiful.
Wow.
And again, that was around the time 2004, 2005 that I got that. And so it was, and if you find it now, I mean, it's never less than $1,000.
Yo. Well, hey, second brother, what about you, bro?
Yeah, my brothers. Sorry about earlier. Had a little technical difficulty. Still trying to work out the kinks with this new computer. A couple of things. One, because I missed that whole thing you guys were talking about, the strike, the actor strike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you guys, be in for a long haul, because if federal arbitration get involved, because I've done labor negotiations for 20 years, and all it is a stall game. When you get arbitration involved, only thing they're gonna do, because I've done it, shit, I can't even remember how many times I've done it. The arbitrator just sit there and just listen, just sit there, and you guys go back and forth, and you go back and you talk about numbers, and then they go back and forth and go back and forth. That shit could take months. It can take months. So
entertainment's gonna be stiff. You're gonna see reality TV shows everywhere.
Yeah. So everybody take a deep breath.
Fiance, God.
Take a deep breath. Sorry to rain on everybody's parade, but
hell, nah, because they just gonna do us a favor as content creators.
Yeah,
there you go.
The only issue, it's a big issue actually, is that I've noticed this recently compared to last year, for example. Collecting is not really that hot right now, and that's not our fault. It's not Hot Toys' fault. It's because the films and TV that we have is not really fantastic. I know there's been some bangers. There's been some really awesome stuff, but last year, No Way Home just kept that whole year a massive high. Like anything Spider-Man just straight away popped off. But view-wise, compared to last year, my channel's at like 50% of what it was last year. And that's just because we don't have anything to drive the hype. Like people aren't excited. Like Ant-Man, like Quantumania, like nobody's talking about that now. Nobody cares.
Nah, and also because there were missed opportunities to give us figures from that line. Like, I mean, again, like is
Cassie true? We should have got a Cassie for sure.
We should have got Cassie. We should have definitely have gotten, a Namor. We should have gotten an M'Baku. We still should have gotten an Okoye. We still there's figures from that line that they're missing, and it's like, are you hearing us? Are you listening to the people? You know what I mean? Like literally, like we're talking. If number one is that you gauge your audience, part of how you basically make or even produce mass production on certain figures is how, or is the audience response. People are talking about it, but there is a catch-22 because a lot of people were basically talking about Lando before that release, and look what happened. Still sitting. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest problem that we run into.
But if we'd gotten Bespin Han and
Chewie,
then we would have had Bespin Leia, Bespin Luke,
Bespin
Lando,
bro.
There you go.
We would have had a full set, and then people who might have not just bought one would have been okay. Well, now I've got two because they got Chewie with the C-3PO in the back. You've got the Han, like so it works. They kind of think of it. I think how you were describing Leia. I think that's how they think of it. But they should also kind of think about it the other way. Like, but if we make the rest, then they might come back and like if we make M'Baku and Namor, then people might want to come back and pick up Black Panther Shuri. Because then they complement each other. It works.
That's what I'm saying. Because I even seen it like what was it last week with the release of Fennec. I started to see this rise in Boba Fett on the throne.
Pick up Boba Fett, exactly.
Like people started picking that up. Like even now that you saw Casca Reeves, people are starting to pick up Bo-Katan
and Axe Wolves.
Exactly. So if there's an opportunity to there, if you give us I'm pretty sure if they give us a Namor, then we're going to start seeing more pre-orders for Shuri. And even right now, well, it's going to be kind of hard because once they finally release the rest of the Inquisitors, then you might see a rise in people. But again, Reva's already gone. Like she's already, you can get her in certain places, but through Sideshow, she's already on wait list. But I'm saying, like, if they start giving us more figures, even from some of the IPs that people might deem a failure, then there's more opportunity to get certain things. Now, I'll admit, I didn't like Thor: Love and Thunder. We already know that.
I don't buy the figures though.
What?
But
what?
No.
You?
But people will buy figures from that line if they're basically done right. Again, there's opportunity. They missed out on Wong. Why the fuck don't we have a Wong by now?
Right.
Yeah, like we there's certain things that they could have given us that they didn't. Like we still don't have a Miss Marvel. You know what I mean? We still don't have that, which doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? There's so many from IPs. Like they could, if they give us that Scarlet Scarab, they could have gave us her. People would have actually got that figure. She's actually just released her own comic this week, or she's featured in the Moon Knight comic this week. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you start releasing more figures from the line at Baron Zemo, we still haven't gotten that. That's sitting in purgatory right now. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they can gauge off of the stuff that they have not released yet that would draw more interest into the figures that are sitting.
They don't seem to. They've never had a sense of that though.
It's really bad, Rob.
I mean, all the way back to, like I was joking about Watchmen, but how do you not make? I mean, maybe because they didn't sell, but back in the day, it's impossible to get those figures. You never see a comedian or a Silk Spectre in the secondary market, and those were great figures. Both of those are great figures. Although the comedian they didn't license the smiley face, so it's just a blank. Yeah, it's just a blank. But you can just draw it on. But that Silk Spectre figure came with an overcoat. That was a great figure with a great likeness of Malin Ackerman. How do you not do Rorschach, Night Owl, and Dr. Manhattan?
Right, exactly.
And because you want, if you're going to collect, we all want our team setups. You 100%. Want your, and I found that was the case. Like, how did they make I didn't even say this, but I would love to have seen Zod, Ursa, and Non from Superman 2.
At least Zod. At least Zod.
Right. Yeah, at least Zod. But even like, you don't put any accessories. It's just figures with not even hands, figures with those outfits on, because you want to stand them up. And as far as display purposes go, there was a kind of a publicity shot with the three of them standing, kind of with their arms. And to recreate that in a display case, if you like Superman, you're going to want to get that because they were from that, Superman 2 and from Superman the movie. And it would be interesting because you could display the three of them. Like Jor-El could be, you could make a display where you've made the rings where they're guilty, and you can have a light shining down. You can even have the ring rotate if you want. You can have Jor-El like this walking away, and then print the giant heads that say guilty. Yeah. I mean, you could do it, but they don't have a sense. They don't have a sense of that. Like they never had that sense, which I think is odd. But they like the Rocky line. People forget they did a really good Rocky line. Yeah, but they did Clubber Lang, Apollo Creed, Ivan Drago. They did multiple Rockies.
They should pick that line back up seriously. I think nowadays it would do. Rocky's having a big resurgence. I think it would do well.
Plus you can add Michael B. Jordan and Creed, and you're already making. Exactly. If you're going to make Jonathan Majors, you've got that figure too.
They'd have
and there's a lot of people. I don't know if they would cater, but there's a lot of people that collect all the Enter Bay basketball figures that would buy that. So it'd be a crossover market. I think.
Yeah.
I've never understood why they don't. They seem to get it with Star Wars, kind of.
Yeah, sort of. They sort of do, because we still don't have Andor yet. Like that doesn't, but again, I guess they gauge off response. I don't know what's going on. There's something's going on out in the chat that I'm interesting about. They say, yep, if Wong kept his wang out of Chan's Bay, we would have had a fig by now. What? Am I missing something? What's going on? This somebody said Wang out for Wong. What? Wings
What?
What am I missing? Somebody tell me what's going on, because I have no idea what's going
Oh
on
my
out
God.
there.
I
It's
don't know.
weird.
I-
But
If I go to Hong Kong
You
and I
do.
see Howard Chan, I will ask him.
yeah, pretty much ask him. But
I will
because
ask him straight up, point blank. It's like, what are you gonna make Wong
I
or not?
would, bro. Like, I just think that, you know, again, like if you're sitting on certain figures, if they're sitting there, you know, I don't know if you're sitting, if you have these figures sitting and you know they're not selling, chances are, if you release the companions, then
Yes.
people. But if they, do you think they feel as though the companions may not sell?
That's all they're worried about. Is in an interview, they did an interview a couple of years ago, and they said that our number one fear, I think Howard Chan said this, our number one fear is not selling out, is having figures
Yeah.
sitting around. But
Yeah.
it's a very delicate balance. If you double down and you make a side character that the main character isn't selling well, but if you do the side character like the Lone Ranger, for example,
Mhm.
they didn't make the Lone Ranger, but they
Right.
made Johnny Depp. But if they had made the Lone Ranger, then maybe Johnny Depp would have sold well.
Yeah.
So it's a delicate situation, but I think it's pretty common sense. Like, we all know that if, depending on which movie it is, if the main character doesn't have the companion and then you do announce the companion or vice versa, that will boost the sales for that character 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They never made the Lone Ranger.
No.
The Arm
No.
and Hammer.
No.
They only made on,
And you'll never get it now.
No cannibals,
You'll
bro.
never get it now.
You'll never
well,
get it
yeah,
now.
definitely not now. Yeah.
You'll-
But I mean, it's a really that shows their thought process, though. They figure, okay, Johnny Depp, Captain Jack sold. I mean, they made
Yeah,
those.
that's-
They
yeah.
made some
Such a
really great
surface level-
Captain Jack characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the one
Yeah.
that comes with the sailing, you know,
the wheel,
the wheel.
DX06, I think.
Yeah,
but
that
they also,
DX.
but they love Johnny Depp too, because
They
they did the
love
Demon
Johnny Depp.
Barber from the Demon Barber Johnny Depp figure. They did
Yeah.
that one. They did a lot.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
Yeah, I mean, they were
Yeah.
doing all that stuff, and it's strange though that, I mean, the Lone Ranger and Tonto are so iconic, but again, in China they don't know that.
Yeah.
You know, to them,
Yeah.
the Lone Ranger, they probably thought that they, you know, if you didn't. As a matter of fact, I have to tell you, if you're going to go really vintage, there was a Lone Ranger 6-scale figure that was made in the 70s
Oh,
that you could get it was Clayton Moore, the original Lone Ranger on TV. They made it was a beautiful figure, and it came with a 6-scale horse too.
Yeah, hard ass horse, hard
and
ass white horse.
Yeah.
I
And
remember.
yeah, and it was really, really, really cool. And I think they made Tonto too.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
some really interesting 6-scale figures. There was a line. I want to say it was a 6-scale Boy Scouts. They made a husky dog that came with pulled this sled with electronics in it or something. I mean, this is going way back when I was a kid, and there was toys I had and toys I didn't have, but I never had that husky.
Yeah.
But they made things like that because they had Big Jim and 12-inch GI Joes, and that's where I first got into 12-inch figures, because they made accessories. All the GI Joes of the late 60s, 70s that were 6-scale had the most incredible accessories, and ships and vehicles and helicopters and mobile support vehicles. It was amazing. But they made some really interesting licensed, what is it? Captain Action from the UK. They would have superhero costumes that you could buy to put on your Captain Action figures to make them into those characters.
See, that's crazy. We got a $5 super chat really quick before we close out. Ash Chase, 16 NRL figures. Justin, you know what I'm saying, right? Well, I mean,
I don't know, maybe, but I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Ash. I am an Aussie, but I don't like our sports. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I
Hey.
don't like.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
like
not a
this
fan.
though, Ash. I'm just letting you know that right now. I was a Rabbitoh fan, so I'm just letting
There you
know.
go.
I'm
There
a
you go.
Rabbitoh fan, and we did win a champ when I was there, so I was all in for it. I know the Bulldog fans ain't gonna like me right now, but yes, the Rabbitohs won. Yes, indeed. So green, red for me, I'm all in. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. But yeah, thank you for the super chat, man. All day. I know Bulldog fans, Australian Bulldog fans, they probably gonna ban me. But I was a Rabbitoh fan. I'm telling you, I loved them. I actually went to the championship game when they won. That was the first game I went to, and when they won. And I was like, shit, I didn't know half the people on the team. But after that, I got green and red. I was rocking it the whole week. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, man, thank y'all. It was an incredible discussion. 141 people out there, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And just hit, come on, man. We need your help. On the way to 4,000 subscribers, man. Come on, man. Like this, let's go. But yeah, man, guys, thank you. It's been a great night tonight, man. A great show, great discussion. Tell me what y'all got going on this week. I'm gonna start with Cal. What you got on besides work, bro? What you got going on, brother?
Let's see. LW on Friday, Frankensons on Saturday.
I'm just gonna write that shit in my face. Yeah, go ahead. Is Mario going too? Is Mario going?
I believe so.
Mario's going.
That's
he the ringleader.
Yo, it was so deep because Justin, when I was there for celebration, I was there for days, right? Not once did anybody mention anything about Frankensons until I left.
Really?
Not once.
Damn, Frankensons is awesome.
Not one. You went to Frankensons too?
Yeah, I've been. The most recent time was when I was in.
Hey, Leo, Mario's taking me Saturday.
About to say,
for
I
real?
was just about to say, Second Brother's coming. I believe Rob got an invite as well. I was told.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Layout, you were gonna go when you came out in October for Disneyland, but y'all decided to not come. So
because my daughter didn't come, man.
I know, but you could still come. She's not paying for your plane ticket, is she? Man. Maybe she is. I don't know.
Well,
I gotta head
I can't
out
come.
there. I gotta go out there, man.
I can't. I'm telling you, bro.
I believe you that.
It is the best coast, bro.
It is.
I believe in you.
I ain't going front. I ain't going front, man. But if you go out there, it's the best coast until you meet up with Mario, and he'll probably get you arrested. Yo, he will, bro.
He'll take you down to the other Hong Kong.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get like Black Man in Tijuana, man. No, I don't think that's gonna. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna make it back. Mario, you like
that
6'8".
Shit.
Yeah, no, bro. Straight up, ain't going. Hey, PD Wheatstraw, bro. What's going on with you, bro? Who we got coming up with you, man?
Man, nothing going on besides packing up, getting ready to take that little trip. Take a little trip over to see my man Mario, then back to Honolulu. So
you going to Honolulu, bro?
Yeah. Got to go back again, man.
Why you say it so casual? Like
he says like it's a stress.
Yeah, like you stressed out, bro. Like what's
right?
No, no. When you're trying to travel like that, and you got to go to LA, you got to go deal with that bullshit at LAX. That's what I'm dreading.
Yeah,
because I've been pretty much all over the fucking world, but goddamn, LAX and fucking Chicago. Just
we have the worst airports in the world. The United States has the worst airports in the world.
Somebody said rich people problems. Who said that?
Rich people problems.
Yeah, definitely rich people problems, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Rich people problems. That's what it is.
Man, everybody should travel. You can save up your money.
Yeah.
Do it cheap.
Hell yeah.
You can do it cheap.
Hell yeah, man. But Second Brother, man, thank you for being here. As always, brother. Man, definitely appreciate having you here. And again, man, like we got to get to the most interesting man in the world, Mr. Robert Meyer Burnett. Bro,
you like to say that because you made that awesome picture.
Yeah, bro. The most interesting man in the world. Come on, man. You already know how that goes, bro. Like, I mean, the most.
That's my favorite picture of me ever.
The most interesting man in the world, bro. Like, what's going on with you, man?
Dude, Rob, you are. Though.
I mean, as Paris Hilton would say, that's hot. Just streaming, working on various other projects that are unrelated to. I might have a really interesting comic book related documentary project to announce shortly. And that, and I think a lot of people would be interested in it. I can't, because I'd love to play the teaser for it. And then there's a film project that we tried to make 10 years ago that kind of has come back to me. It's just a question of I need to. Some financing has fallen through on these things, and I need investment capital quickly. You know, when you're making independent movies, sometimes to lock things down, you're like, oh, people always say that they can invest. You know, I've got money, and then of course when it actually is like, okay, here's the day you said you were going to transfer money, because I've told people that they have to get paid, that they're getting paid, and then they don't. This is the life. I mean, I spent the last 30 years apologizing for money I haven't been able to get to people on projects. So it never changes.
Changes. See, that's the part of that Hollywood lifestyle is just like I'm glad it's tough, bro. That's tough.
But you know, streaming on YouTube and stuff, it's been fun. I have been making more. My first 10 and 20 video is almost done. I've been working on that, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm doing lists of 10 things in 20 minutes, and they're full on edited videos. And the first one I'm dropping is on the first season of the original Star Trek. So because people are always like, Rob, I've never watched Star Trek before. There's hundreds of episodes. It's too intimidating. So what I've made is it's not a 10 best list. It's 10 episodes that will allow you to totally understand the franchise. So you don't have to watch every episode. But these are 10 episodes that are essential, I think are essential viewing for various reasons. You can watch the episodes. You can still, if you want to delve into the rest of Star Trek, I leave you enough to discover on your own some of the best episodes. And so I want to give you a taste of an overview. Like in the first season, you meet the Klingons and the Romulans for the first time. Oh, you meet Khan, Noonien, and Singh for the first time. Oh, and you can see how in Strange New Worlds, they completely fucked up all the continuity and why it sucks. Oh, wait, what? But then, so I'm kind of giving you an overview like that. And I'm going to be doing that for like record albums or a band's albums or horror novels or science fiction novels. And then I'm going to go through my favorite TV shows and do that.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be dope, man. So I cannot wait to see
it. It just is a lot of work because there's a lot of it. What was really interesting is I wrote a 10-page script full on, and I read it aloud, and it was 40 minutes. And I'm like, well, that's not going to do
shit.
And I was reading it fast, so I'm cutting it in half.
Shit.
So it'll be really fast.
Well, definitely can't wait to hear that. Then we have Midnight Musings this Friday, so I can't wait for that.
Which, by the way, you know, we've been getting a lot of people loved our last Midnight Musings.
Word.
Talking about, and more and more people are watching that show. It's really, I mean, I thought we had a great discussion last weekend.
Hell yeah, we did. We have a great discussion every week.
Yeah, they're real. I mean, I really feel like it's a pretty erudite show, and people tune in.
Yeah, so definitely, man. So exciting, man. So definitely, if you haven't already subscribed to R&B, that is the Burnett Work on YouTube.
The Burnett Work on YouTube. And there are other people who do shows on my channel.
Yeah,
as well. Like if you are interested in video games, this guy David Johnson DJ does a show called Architects of Imagination. I wish more people watch because he interviews some of the heaviest hitters in the video game industry over the last 25 years.
Word.
Like the latest episode that dropped, one of the guy who was interviewed was the lead designer on Crysis and Far Cry and Mech Warrior 2.
Oh wow!
So it's like, and no one watches the show, and I've got these great people on the channel. It's frustrating.
Come on, man, get out there, everybody, watch it, view it, give it a like. Come on, man, it's the only way to keep this stuff in full rotation. So please do so. But Rob, thanks for being here, bro. Can't wait for Friday. Justin, how many boxes are you waiting to review right now, bro? What you got going on now, man?
There are a few things that I do need to review. Yeah, the Cosca Reeves is going up today, so I apologize for not getting to that more quickly. She's absolutely incredible, one of the best things that I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, bro.
So she's going up, and then I also have a live stream. I think it's tomorrow for me, but today for you, brother cousins. I'm sorry, I think it's around your time slot, but I only stream like once every 6 months, so I hope it's okay. I don't want to piss anyone off. But yeah, it'll be tomorrow, but also today for you. Or I don't know. You'll see when I post it up. So live stream coming, and a new series that I've been working on called Build a Figure. So it's like custom stuff. So anything custom body swaps, outfit sets,
wow,
projects that I'm working on. So episode 1 is 3 different custom Batman head sculpts. So that has been filmed and is dropping probably on the weekend sometime. So yeah, a couple of new shows and also just reviews. I'm trying to doing reviews every day is a little bit monotonous for me, so I want to do something that's a little bit more exciting. So I've been trying to
kind of mix it up a bit.
Exactly, mix it up a little bit.
Got you,
man. Stay tuned for some different kind of content.
Dope, man.
Awesome.
But definitely. Justin's Collection.
Thanks for having me on here, by
always,
the way.
bro. Always, man. Justin's Collection on YouTube and Instagram, make sure. And also well, we won't mention that right now.
We'll move on from that one.
We're not gonna mention that one right now, but definitely thank you for being here, bro. Cutting Cam, bro. The man who says no. What's going on with you, bro? No, you know what? Cam's name is Cam, aka. Nah, I ain't getting that shit.
Yeah, hell no. For having me as always, bro. So,
you talking so smooth and low, bro?
It's the mood lighting, bro.
Bro, he was talking so smooth. It's the mood. It's the. You know what it is? It's the fireplace and the light behind him, bro.
He's like, yeah.
So I actually have a review coming out next week.
Okay.
For was it My Adventures with My Friend Superman? So I got to see episode 1 through 7 so far. So I'm going to drop a review, non-spoiler. I'll be dropping it on Monday. So
got you.
Fun stuff, man. But yeah, thank you for having me as always, man. And I'll be back on Sunday for Collectors Lounge International.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Definitely. That was some radio signing out shit like just now, bro. Like smooth shit. But definitely, bro. Thank you.
Man, you know, Tim would be a perfect vampire, dog.
Yeah, he would, bro. Like he would be, bro. Straight up.
Is upstairs.
Yes, just open up.
Hell yeah, bro. Definitely. Brother Cousin Jay, what's going on with you, man? What you got going on, bro?
Oh man, well, thank you for having me. A wonderful show, a wonderful panel. It's just amazing. Sorry, I was a little late. Kids,
pimping.
I wish it was some pimping. Pimping them bottles. I was like, all right, baby.
I feel you.
Yeah, but no, just wonderful to be here. I got some word. We getting some real cool stuff coming out.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm hearing things. So yeah, it may be something going on tomorrow morning. May have a morning stream, may not. We'll see how that turns out.
Wait. You mean something coming tonight? Possibly.
Could be.
You ain't gonna throw no hints out there, bro?
I just been hearing things. I don't want to say anything, and then people are like, "What? You were wrong." But
now, is this a reveal or a release?
I think we're gonna get some. I think we're gonna get some releases.
Oh, okay.
I think we're gonna get some releases.
Okay.
Real quick, could that be a vehicle?
I don't think it's a. Could be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was told.
Okay. Yeah. You smell what the Rock is cooking. Yeah. You right on it. Calvin, right on it. And I see people in the chat right on it too. Yep. Box. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
Am I the only one who's a little bit cloned out right now?
Yes. I am. Yeah. Like, I'll just say this: my money is safe, so I'm good. I've been hit up back and forth. It's been like, I'm like Murphy, and we're like, you know, that's how it's been the last couple of weeks. But no, we'll see. So we may be doing something in the morning. We may do something. We'll try to do best of the best tomorrow. A little something like that. But yeah, that's about it. Catch me on Tales from the Dark Side this weekend. And I think that's about it. Oh, we are doing another Good Morning. We're back with Good Morning Grails. We're doing Good Morning Grails with Cajun Card Dealer next week. I know I've been saying that we're going to do that, and I can't believe I forgot to do this one because this is a damn good show that nobody is not talking about like that. Secret Invasion is
hell yeah, bro.
One of the best shows on
It is the best show on TV. Today's episode was fucking fire, bro.
Fucking fire. And in lieu of that, we are doing an unboxing of Nick Fury from the Avengers on Good Morning
Good Morning Grails. Hell
next
yeah,
week.
bro.
Just
Hell yeah.
we put some respect on my man's name.
Put it on, because we normally don't talk about it until Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday. So that's definitely going to be a discussion. But this episode, bro,
yeah,
it's one of the best shows with one of the best villains in the MCU. Definitely.
I agree.
He
totally
is
agree.
fucking killing it right now, bro.
I agree.
love it. So yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one, bro. It is definitely a sleeper hit. I cannot wait till next week.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, thank you for being here as always, man.
Yep.
Cheating ass Dan, what's going on with you, bro?
First of all, thanks for
You're laughing
inviting me.
because you know you be cheating. Go ahead.
Hey man, you already know. No, man, thanks for the invite as always, man. Great panel. But yeah, we got LWO on Friday. John from InArt Queen Studios, whatever you want to call it, he'll be on, and that's over on El Profesoro's channel on Friday. So
hell yeah,
stay tuned for that. So he'll be on Sunday here with you, and then I got a bunch of reviews coming. I got Fennec Shand, she's downstairs.
Yeah, go ahead and brag, bro.
Yeah. You still got her?
I got her. She's sitting over there. I just like you she's sitting right there. Yeah, go ahead. I thought I know you got Oscar Reed's gonna probably get before me.
Nah. I'm passing on that one for now.
Okay.
For now. But and then Cat Bane, whenever he shows up, I'll be doing a review on that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for the invite. It's always a good time with you guys. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here. And last but not least, we got Use Be the Enabler. What's going on with you, bro?
Saved the best for last. Let's just take a chill pill, guys. We don't need to talk fast. We just need to chill out. String this out to another 45 minutes or so. Just chill, No, what do I got going on? I will be at Comic-Con next weekend, so I won't be on the show next weekend.
Yeah.
But I will be there with damn near everybody. So that will be fun. I'm assuming I'll probably stream at some point, either on Mario's channel or Collecting Weekly, or I'll call you and we'll go live together. I don't know. But I mean, Sideshow's not there, but there's so much stuff that they have there. I know Queen's going to be there. Iron Studios always has a bunch of cool stuff, and Mondo is just always cool. I'm looking forward to some of their.
They got some bangers coming out.
Yeah.
They sent me their Wolverine.
Oh, I want that so bad. I'm getting that.
Yeah, it's really good. I wasn't going to collect these Mondo X-Men figures. Having one in hand, well, that went out the window. I want them all.
I've been wanting the 90s cartoon X-Men for so long, and I'm assuming we'll get something from Hot Toys with 97 coming out. But yeah, those are awesome. I've had the whole line so far. On the Marvel side, I mean, the DC line's awesome too. The animated Batman line's good, but
yeah.
Kind of like the 66 Batman, I gotta pull the cord somewhere.
Well, now they're jumping into like I said, those realistic 6-scale figures.
I know. I know.
Which I never thought I'd get a Rowdy Roddy Piper from They Live in 6-scale.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'll be there all week long next week. It's supposed to be like damn near 100 degrees, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be sweating my ass off, but spending all my money. So yeah, that, and then we'll do probably I'm shooting for Bricks and Brews still on the 30th. So
let's go.
Month. So that will be on Collecting Weekly as well. And other than that, glad to be here. Sad to miss next week.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Having fun elsewhere.
I know you will. I know everybody will, man. But thank you for being here, man. And thank you guys out there for actually being with us. What we got going on? I think tomorrow is Uncivilized Scoundrels. We will be talking about the Ahsoka trailer, but that'll be later on tomorrow night. Me, Mario, Vinny, CC3PO, and we have also Figure Flex Friday coming up. Remember, get your flexes in because we are winding down. Again, people who don't know, you have a chance to win. Your ass has a chance to basically win a Mace Windu. Once that's actually released, a person has a chance to actually win that. The second prize is a $100 gift card through Sideshow, so definitely make sure that you tune in for that. yeah, what else we got going? Oh, this Saturday definitely is going to be the first episode. Now, I need to explain this real quick, and then, like I said, I don't want to take up too much anybody's time. Yes, it is called Fastball Special. So what this is I grab a collector or content creator, and it's going to be recorded. Definitely, you have to answer questions in 60 seconds. So it's 60 seconds. You have
That's
60
cool.
seconds to ask questions, and that's it. In and out. So you have 60 seconds to answer. Get it in, and it's about anybody who knows what the fast. If you know, Fastball Special. You already know. So again, in and out. That's just the premise of the show. It's not going to be a live stream. It's not going to be a long, drawn out video. It's sort of like a short, but again, we're going to do it, and you have 60 seconds to kind of answer it. But that's going to be coming. Just I have a couple people in mind, or one person in mind. We're going to start with the first show, so definitely we're going to do that. But yeah, and then of course, Collectors Lounge on Sunday, Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday, and the ball just keeps rolling. So again, thanks everybody for out there being with us tonight. It was a very incredible show. Thanks for the guests, the panel. This is gonna be incredible, man. But anyway, love you guys. We are out. I know it's late. My ass cheeks hurt on this seat, but I was just trying to plan it off. But yeah, let's be out. Love y'all. Peace.